Nigga, ain't no need for no prayers. Okay?
What you need is a remote.
Nah, I'm finna run it like this. Oh, wait, let me hit this first before I start doing anything else. That can run, that's fine. Alright, y'all ready for real? We finna do it for real.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
Next time I come through, I want you to have some intro music for myself. Bohemian Rhapsody, maybe.
Why would I have intro music for you on my podcast?
Oh, okay.
Can I see that, Duce, please?
Special guest.
Oh, we talked about that too, huh?
What?
Yeah,
We didn't come up with it.
Wait. How do you come on somebody else? So this is like your wrestling music entrance?
Why not?
We're gonna get into that in a minute because I need to
Yeah.
know y'all wrestling top 3. A little bit of everything podcast. My 99th episode. 99th.
A lot of fingers to count on.
My next one will be my 100th. I'm feeling good about it. It's a good day. I have my financial district drinking buddies here.
Yes, financial district.
That's one with my financial
Been shut
district.
down.
Now you still in there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
This coward over here next to me, Nick, ain't though.
He's scared.
He's definitely
He ain't
scared.
nothing but scared.
They kicked me out of the office. I ain't.
He's a wimp.
For all of you who are listening, we are recording this as well. It's gonna be up on the YouTube page. A little bit of everything podcast. You can subscribe. I'm gonna have when I take pictures, I'm gonna probably put some of my little things up there. Just like they do it with everybody who got YouTube stuff. Just little stuff, little clips. But this is the real thing. You feel me? So appreciate you fellas for being here. James had his due say, so he good to go. I like to tell my stories on here. Some of my good moments in life. You feel me? I ain't got nothing about y'all yet. But I want to tell this one story about the time me and Mel got our life saved by the neighbor in the middle of a brawl. So James, James, I don't think Nick has been around one of those nights, but you remember how the chapter nights used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Whole lot of nigga,
Everything.
whole lot of nigga going on. Whole lot.
With the hard ER.
Just think of when they say a nigga moment is about to happen.
That's like
That
the
was
whole
it.
night for like hours.
nigga tree.
Hours of nigga moments.
Straight.
So this was probably like 2000 and shout out to Tiff. This is about my homegirl Tiff. This was like 2003 or 4. Had to be like 3 or 4 because Milton was like 15, 16. So it was a Friday night and James can attest to trying to go hoop on a Friday night when it's hot. There's nobody in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, you feel me? It's a hot night. Niggas gonna be hooping. Nigga got in there. It was me and the ball and the nigga who was in the gym opened it up.
That sound like an alibi, don't it?
It sounds like the truth. That's a pretty good. Hey, I don't know if niggas still hoop enough to be able to use that as an alibi.
Niggas still hoop. Somebody hooping. You just gotta make some new friends. That's all.
So I go to the gym with nobody there. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the hood. So I go to the hood. I go to Graham's house. It's about 15, 20 people outside. You feel me? My older cousin out there. This other nigga that went to school with us. I tell you every name and everything. Every time I stop to tell y'all know him, I'm gonna tell y'all after the show. Just roll with that, okay?
You wasn't supposed to be there, is what that means. You got an ankle monitor going on.
So listen. So I pull up. It's a bunch of people outside. You feel me? I go in there and say what's up to everybody. And so I come back outside, and this is how I knew Tiff and her mama Josie was at home. I come back outside. Mind you, it's hot as shit. So this nigga Mel laying in the middle of the street, just laying there on the concrete, just laid out. So Josie was like, Jamil, what's wrong with you? You all right? He was like, yeah, it's hot. I'm like, why would a nigga lay on a hot ass? It's been hot all day. You gonna lay on the it's Mel. You can have that conversation with him when you see him.
You got a white man moment right there. What is he doing? All right.
So boom, me and my nigga Day, we go.
To be
up the
fair,
street.
I mean, not to cut you off, but if you drunk enough,
Nah, bro, there wasn't nobody drinking.
Sometimes
He was
you
sober.
just gotta-
Kids,
Sometimes you just cool where you at.
bro, that's you and your moments.
Yeah, Nick's
You think I wasn't that drunk at 16?
Probably. I know I was. But listen. So me and Day, we go up the street. We up the street just chilling. He got some little girly up there with. We just up there chilling. And you down the street, you know how long my grandmother block is.
Yeah.
So down the street you hear some motherfuckers arguing. So I walk out into the middle of the street and I see Mel arguing with a car. him in the car, the nigga in the passenger seat and the driver's seat, they're arguing back and forth, back and forth. The nigga speed off, boom. So, the argument was about the young nigga who was in the passenger seat had got robbed at the end of chapter. Like, I guess before I got there.
Yeah.
And you know how it is. If somebody get robbed in your hood or on your block, you automatically think they with you or they know you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he came back through, they got into a big ass argument right there, whatever. Boom, they speed off. About maybe 10 minutes later, nigga, they come back through. Fly through. Zoom, hella fast. Come back through hella fast. And let me tell you why. I think they slid through to see if we was still outside. They slide through hella fast. Hit the corner, gone. 2 minutes later, nigga, they pull back up 5 cars deep. Nigga, I'll go back out to the middle of the street. Mike, I'm at the top by the church.
Yeah.
I'm all the way at the top of the block. All I see is Mel and Keith running up to passenger and driver side windows, punching niggas, running up to cars, socking niggas. Boom. Next car. It was like the lottery of socking niggas. They socking niggas. Niggas get out the car. So I'm running down the street now. By the time I get down the street, nigga, Keith Guns is fighting 2 niggas on the car. My nigga A-Roll, the white boy, fighting 2 niggas on the wall. Everybody else in the gate. Mel is fighting 3 niggas in the middle of the street. Mind you, they came through 10 deep. So again, it was about, like I said, about 10, 15 people outside when I got there.
Wow.
Only 3 niggas was fighting when I got down there. So I get down to the melee, and as I'm arriving on foot, it's a nigga, Mel fighting 2 niggas. It's 2 niggas in front of him, he going with them, best he can. It's another nigga coming up behind him. He don't even see him.
Oh.
It's 2 niggas behind him. So, as soon as I get to him, it's like instantaneously. As I get there, the nigga catch Mel from behind. Boom! Rock Mel shit. Mel timbering. I ride, bank that nigga, catch Mel. All in one phase. So I'm trying to pick this nigga Mel
Mission
up.
Impossible 3.
Look at that.
Definitely. I'm trying to pick this nigga up. It's the niggas now they surrounding us. So I hear Josie and Tiff in the back like, look, come over here. Like they could tell we was outnumbered. We was fucked pretty much.
Yeah.
It would have been, we would have all got our ass whipped for real. So I'm pulling this nigga trying to get up they stairs. He finally come to, run up in the house. Them niggas kicked that lady door in trying to get to us, nigga. It was like going down. So she had one of them houses where you can get from your house into the in-law. All you gotta do is go down a set of stairs.
Yeah.
So we run down a set of stairs because you know they trying to get in the house. So we get into the in-law. It's a nigga who went to Thurgood. Asked me about it after the show. It's a nigga who went to Thurgood who's standing there. He in there with his broad. And this nigga, we come through the door. Nigga jump up. Oh shit, niggas in here to get me. Where my strap? The nigga flipping beds over and flipping over dressers. Now listen here. I'm no rocket scientist. But I would know where my gun was if a nigga coming up in there.
He was in deep.
He was in there without no gun. That's what it was.
She took it.
So when he finally realized who it was in there, them, you know, because that's their neighbors, their landlords or whatever, he calmed down, whatever. So we come back outside. We walk out like modest citizens. Hey, what's going on, police officers? They're all over the place at this point, nigga. Like, oh, it was some big old gang fight. And that's what they was
really
big old gang. That's what they said. Big old gang fight. Like, oh wow, that's crazy. So here's the part of the story that pissed me off. Okay. Remember again, back to where I said it's like 15 people outside. It was mostly women, but there was a bunch of niggas out there too. So one of the niggas who went to Thurgood asked me about it after the show. Was supposed to be this great fighter and knock niggas out and all buff, and that nigga was hiding in the gate. And then my older cousin asked me about it after the show. Was in the gate too, right?
You taking notes?
That's
This
3
nigga-
niggas I gotta ask about.
This nigga is in the gate with the strap. Now listen, I'm not saying come on and just start shooting niggas, but you can shoot in the air. Every nigga out there was outnumbered. If I didn't get down there to Mel probably got stumped into oblivion, nigga.
Yeah.
Like you saw that. I asked the nigga, why you just didn't come brandish the strap, walk out with it, shoot in the air, shoot yourself, do something. I was trying to protect grandma's house.
Shoot yourself.
Plaxico. I
I feel that though.
I have an
Do something.
I have an observation. You know how bad your reflexes got to be to get socked in the face while you're in a car by somebody that's not in the car. Think about the dynamics and the physics that play into that happening to you. I mean, you'd have to lean pretty far out the car and be pretty confident that nothing's gonna happen. Them
niggas was punching into the car.
And think about how bad your reflexes are, and also how well calculated their punch is to hit you while you're in a car. If you think about, I'm not gonna draw a diagram on the show, but if you really think about your window of opportunity, if you're gonna hit somebody that's in a car,
Literally your window of opportunity.
your window,
Literally,
of opportunity, and you're in a car. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm in a car, I feel pretty safe.
I mean, you can't go but three
Imagine
directions.
getting punched, nigga, with your seatbelt on.
The last
From
Exactly.
outside the car.
You can only go two directions, and god dang, if the dude is pressing on the brake, the seatbelt is gonna
Not-
lock.
listen,
So you can only
listen.
really just
Not shot, not something thrown at you. Punch with a fist. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
you know,
good.
we're all medium-sized people. So what? The wingspan's got
I'd be like,
the
yo, time
size-
out. Let
the
me
length
get
of
out
arm
the
is
car.
what, 3 feet.
Oh,
So
man.
if you think about what it would take for someone to successfully punch you hard, not just punch you hard in the face in a car,
full disclosure.
who's not in the car.
That has happened to me before. I was driving, boom, I stopped. Dude was talking crazy. I responded because he wasn't talking to me, but I said something. But I was the nigga he was talking to was in the back of my car, and I had to coupe. Right?
Oh,
so he couldn't get to nobody but me. So he walks up to the car, and I'm like, hold on, this nigga's walking up to the car. I reached for my seatbelt, looked like I was reaching for a strap or something, but I reached
That's
for
why
my
you got
seatbelt.
punched.
Yeah, exactly. So he came, bow, and I'm like, yeah, that's it.
That's got to.
I mean, I can't. What
That's
you
gotta-
gonna do? Get out the car?
That's got to
Rest
Them
Aggressively?
niggas did get out the car.
That's got to really suck to
Them
get
niggas
punched
didn't get out the
while
car.
your seatbelt is on.
I got
Because you in place, so like you're basically
You're on your way to go do something
You're-
violent.
you're
Or you gonna
basically-
be safety on your way to be
You're
violent?
basically
I
holding,
had
the
no
seatbelt is
intentions,
basically holding the target in place for him to punch it.
and that's exactly what I felt. Cause I couldn't even. Man, look, listen. There's many times, but I used to roll without the seatbelt on. But I had my seatbelt on. I don't know why. Just had it on, and I tried to hit the click thing. It wasn't. The car was like, nah, Jay, do not do it. Like, don't get out, cause you gonna get mollywopped. And I'm sitting here like, let me go, let me go. I look up, and I could just tell you, I probably had puppy eyes and everything when I looked up, cause he was already in the window. So here you go. That's how I can tell you. Like, there's only but one way you can go.
If I
You can't back up. You
If I
can't do
can't-
That nigga
anything.
said he was already in the
if
window.
I
I
came
was
back
like,
and told y'all the story, y'all probably wouldn't believe me. What happened, man? This nigga socked me in the
Nigga
car.
socked
Socked
me
me
in
while I was driving. How? There's a
Stolen.
lot of things that have to
But
line
nigga
up
pulling
correctly
up-
for that to
Bro, the
happen.
niggas pulled up and got punched, bro.
Hey, I can feel it.
Them niggas always know, Mel and them always know what time it is, bud.
Mhm.
Always.
You know what? Good for Mel. That's a really, like, a lot of people can't say that in life. What'd you do? I punched
Socked
somebody.
several niggas while,
Several.
while approaching,
While
while
they
they were approaching parking.
Them niggas had their seatbelt on. That's it. I feel for them niggas because I know how that felt. Like, you feel so helpless. Like, your car is holding you
I
back.
punched several niggas as they approached the crime scene.
Them niggas.
Like, and that's like Bernie
Yo.
Mac when he go off that train in that movie. He was walking up slapping people.
But they're
Hell yeah.
outside the train, not in the train window.
This is true.
Your car is 2 tons of reinforced steel.
Holding
That's
you
a
back.
very safe thing you would assume if somebody's to punch you.
Imagine though, you getting punched. You
Out
in
of
the
all
car.
the- out of
You
all
on the
the-
driver's side.
Out of all the
Imagine.
car safety tests they do with the crash test dummy and all that, I'm pretty sure they never factor in the test. Hey, somebody walking up to the window and punching you.
Right. You know you can't. You know you can't even find the seatbelt thing if a nigga attacking.
Yeah, you can't. It's like a white girl tripping when she's running from Jason or something. It's the exact thing. That's our thing. That's get
You're
off
not
of me.
finding it. You're not finding it at all.
Man.
I don't care what nobody says.
And God forbid if the punch hurt. Like niggas is stepping on the gas.
like a nigga
in
with
park. Boom. You know, it's just not a good look.
You said
man.
imagine nigga getting slept sitting in the driver's seat.
My
Stepping on
seatbelt
that gas.
jam light came on.
Wow.
He redline in park.
Nigga getting slept while he's. Ooh, yeah.
This light never came on my dash before. There's a seatbelt jam light that comes on right when somebody's about to punch you.
I can see that happening. It's not even.
All right.
Yeah.
So let me I want a letter grade from y'all since we still in the goddamn quarantine. What is your quarantine grade? What would you grade yourself? A to F. F plus being the worst.
What am I grading?
Your ability to stay away from people, partying, just big gatherings in general.
Well, shit, I'm here, ain't I?
But this ain't a big gathering.
I've been with y'all a few Fridays in a row.
Okay.
In the middle of the street, hanging out.
But that's different.
Are you
though.
6 feet apart?
No.
Some on occasions. You act like we was all huddled together. Was we 6 feet apart when the motherfucking firecracker turned on us?
No, we was running with each other. It was like running the bulls.
You guys all like come together like a scrum, like in rugby, like you all just kind of like move all as one.
Nah.
It was a normal
And
night.
niggas had masks on.
Oh, okay.
You didn't have no mask on?
I didn't get that memo.
Bruh, you had a mask on when you jumped
I
up
had a
that
mask
little rice rocket smart card.
Y'all was
I had
wearing
a
masks
video of that,
outside
too.
before the pandemic started.
First of all, don't tell my business.
I'm from the company.
I give myself probably a C plus because I know that you're supposed to do all that you can to keep yourself, healthy through all this. I stay away from people only because everything closed, and so I really have no choice. But I take care of myself, but also drink every single night. So
Hey, wait. I didn't say how healthy you had to be.
But that
you could do what you need to do.
But they say that, right? You're supposed to, because they said.
Supposed to drink less during the quarantine?
They said alcohol contributes to what was it? Makes you more susceptible to get it. So
what are we getting?
That's an F in that whatever class, but the average is a C.
If you want to bring up what is it? How do you say it? That word.
It's too many syllables for me.
Right. If you want to bring up alcohol can get you a lot of things. A baby you don't want, something you can't get rid of. Corona, apparently. I'm just saying. If you gonna blame alcohol on, you can blame alcohol on anything. Why I didn't go to work?
Imagine catching.
I got fired from work.
Imagine catching Corona from the same person you get pregnant.
Whoa,
damn.
That went silent. Huh?
Good grief. Like, do you cuss her out?
The text message. Guess what?
Yeah.
You got Rona and I see you in 9 months.
No, you ain't gonna see me. You probably ain't gonna see yourself. Chitty bang bang. Listen, I give myself a B, because I feel like I've been doing a pretty solid job. I think I've been good. I mean, I've been going into the office because I just can't stay home with these kids.
Is it just you?
In the office?
Yeah. How many people is in it?
In my office, it's just me.
In the bank?
In the bank, there's a total of 12 people in my bank.
Okay.
And now, since quarantine started, there's a total of 3 of us that go in. So on my side, in my department, it's only me.
So
and everybody else
all I'm really hearing from this is you have a key card to a bank office, and there's 3 people in there every day.
I hear this nigga go.
There's 2 people on their side.
2 people every day.
And me on my side.
Every day.
Chilling. Big time.
Cool.
Big trust.
Okay. That's all. I'm not drawing any conclusions. I'm just clarifying that that's what is in presence in your office every day.
Every single day. Man, I also want to remind you that Irish Times is open, and you still haven't came to come see me. So,
man, shelter in place sucks. Like it sucks. Look, it sucks. That's the only word I could use for it because it's summertime. It's hot, and it's hot in the house. As soon as you wake up, it's hot, and you try to work from your laptop remotely.
Get
it's
you a
hot,
kiddie pool.
And you're not.
You can do work in that.
You can get a kiddie pool.
Yeah.
That's
and you could be submerged in it.
not all the way, but because we big bodies, So me Lamar probably can. He put his ankles in there, but what are you gonna do? Submerged?
Yeah, I'm
Really?
submerged.
I don't know if you know what
Arms
submerged
in.
means.
Arms in, head
You
above.
got to be already. You got to get the waves wet. Okay.
And they're splashing like a motherfucker. They're flapping. Given that I work at a hospital, I have to say my quarantine letter is probably a D. Because I have to be around these motherfuckers, But, I'm outside of being in the hood, I ain't really been nowhere else. We went to the Sac River like 2 weeks ago, and nigga, I was pretty goddamn far. We were far away from people. We was
You
not
can catch a
fucking with
lot.
people.
You can catch a lot being in the Sac River.
You can catch a
even
lot being in a
before.
body of water.
I don't think y'all understand. Well, you understand. I don't think people listening understand how disgusting the Sac River really is. If you put your foot in there, it may come out a different color than what you originally put it in as. The Sac River has never. The Sac River has it's whatever color.
You got that.
Whatever. I don't know what color it is. It's not clear. It's
It's like a.
It's a river. It's not supposed to be
It's as
clear,
black
though.
as a t-shirt I got on. It's a pretty disgusting place.
I wouldn't go that
because
black.
we all drunk.
It's a very dark blue.
Because everybody go there.
First
drunk,
of all,
we don't really
you're the
pay
only
attention
person
to
drunk
it.
right now.
No, not right now.
Oh, okay.
Come on, when you go to the river.
I'm trying to catch up.
I'll only be drinking White Claw, whatever this is, this seltzer thing.
He's done. That is all I gotta say. He's done.
But if you can go to the Sac River and survive it, then essentially Corona cannot get you.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
okay. So that's the herd
There
immunity that they was talking
are
about.
way more treacherous things that live in the Sac
Oh,
River
yeah.
that are way worse than Corona.
Listen, you can't call Gregory House after you get into that Sacramento River. I've personally never put my foot in there.
I've never been in it either.
I'm good. I just know because it's like so many people going in there, and they're partying big time.
Boats,
Boats.
oil,
You know,
diesel fuel.
like even if
Yeah.
you're driving up like the Delta through like Antioch, Brentwood, that area over there, and you just see people like they have they're jumping in the waters and doing whatever, but I don't trust it.
Yeah, I wouldn't
It
either.
just don't even look good.
Even before everybody went over there to parties, the Sac River was something that teenagers went and did something they weren't supposed to be doing. So
How do you know that?
I heard from a friend of a friend.
Ooh.
So you might step in the Sac River and put your foot on a used condom in there. People so done pissed in that river because you a long way from home. So I heard. There's a lot of things that happen in the Sac River that's very
Boy,
unholy and things that
You got a
you should not
lot
bring your
of
children around.
you got a lot of intelligence on this, as they say in the
He been there before.
probably
Yeah.
in there.
He's seen some things.
Listen, the word sack is filthy, and if you put the word Sac River, it's a filthy river.
There it is.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
All right.
I can't.
Here,
No,
here,
just
here
go.
go one of my top questions for y'all. Top 3 favorite wrestlers.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I mean, Stone Cold easily the first one.
Without
The
question.
dish break. I always wanted to do that, but the dish break.
I thought it was glass.
It's a glass dish. Same shit, right?
Yeah.
I always wanted to do that when I was like mad at somebody or when I walk in the office, like the dish break, and I just storm in that motherfucker when he does like the angry man walk with the fist ball and all this shit.
Oh yeah.
And Stone Cold's iconic because he's the only one to make jean shorts an acceptable thing.
Blood. In the era of biker shorts, he had jean
Yeah,
shorts.
jean
on.
shorts.
So you wearing jean
Fitted.
shorts?
Fitted.
Would you?
I would not wear jean shorts, but if Stone
Fitted.
Cold walked in this motherfucker wearing fitted jean shorts, nobody
Hey,
would
listen,
question
we
it.
talking about a 230,
Matter of fact,
40-pound man in some jean shorts.
Jean
nigga.
shorts.
Not loose.
I can't wear it off.
Well, I
I
mean-
can rock anything.
Well, to be
I
fair-
feel, but I can't.
Well, to be fair, James and I are both over 230 pounds. We're fat, but I mean.
But you act like
230
Stone
pounds.
Cold was like 6-pack ripped. He was probably strong.
I would not want to fight Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Me neither.
Uh,
Especially after you've been off a few rounds.
Yeah, White Claws.
So we
He's
got
going
Stone
down.
Cold. Okay, who else?
like not only did he wear the jean shorts, but he had the leather vest with the skull on it. This is
The
some shit
biker
that.
vest.
Imagine that outfit walking downtown San Francisco right now. We would roast the shit out of him because of Stone Cold Steve
Yeah.
Austin.
Wait, depending on
Everybody
what
would get
part.
up out of his way.
Ain't nobody roasting him.
Depending on what part of town. You, might not roast him.
You know what? You're right.
Ain't nobody roasting him.
In certain parts of the neighborhood, you have a lot of Stone Cold impersonators walking around, but I'll leave it at that. They're called bears.
Some more information that only you seem to know about.
I'd be on
So
Twitter a
who's
lot.
your other two?
My second one gotta be.
Bears.
My second one gotta be.
We eat bears.
You know what? I'm gonna say Batista, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because
Okay.
for one, I'm a huge Marvel fan.
I
Guardians
was
of the
gonna say
Galaxy.
Drax Bautista?
That's
Oh,
Drax.
okay.
But the thing
okay.
is, like,
is it crazy how
There
they all
wasn't.
just
There
cross over
wasn't.
into that?
There wasn't any. That's where the money is.
Yeah.
But like after The Rock, there wasn't really a huge like. I mean, John Cena and he gave it a shot, but there wasn't really a big wrestler that was really like, you know what I'm saying, that really broke into the movie business huge like that. And so Marvel's a huge thing, and he did that.
Huge.
And he's actually pretty fucking funny.
Who, Bautista?
Yeah.
You know what? It's funny. I was just watching a movie with him, like one of his movies last night, called I Spy or something like, or My Spy.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
him and a
funny.
girl?
Him and a
Little
little girl. I couldn't tell if the
So,
little
I mean,
girl
so
was white
far,
or
the
black.
similarities with him and Stone Cold, they're both bald headed. So I don't know if being bald makes you funny.
Batista wasn't always bald headed.
No, he ain't.
He had hair at first.
Yeah.
I don't think he's bald headed by choice, but yeah, he's just okay. I'm bald, and let me go
It
ahead.
is what it is.
Yeah. So who else you got?
Who
You
you
got
third?
Bautista.
Oh, my third is easy. Randy Savage.
Nice.
Randy Savage.
Nice.
Easy. Who would not want to hang out with Randy Savage?
Me. I'm not trying to hang out with Randy Savage,
Randy Savage.
brother of Fred.
Randy Savage did cocaine
Brother of
for
Fred.
every
Brother of
single
Fred.
daily task he did. Imagine Randy Savage just doing the laundry with the same voice and because he had to do the before he said anything. Ooh yeah, like that kind of
Yeah,
shit
he
like
was
that
on- he
all
was on-
day long.
He was on a lot of
He was
caffeine and
on
coke.
Yeah. That's it. Just that.
You got hold on. You got an honorable mention? I give you at least one honorable mention.
Honorable mention. You know what? I'll say Vince McMahon. I know he's not a wrestler, but he stepped foot in the ring a few times.
He
So I'm
did.
giving
Vince
him
was
credit for that.
lightweight yoked, yeah.
Because
them long ass workout.
because we
white
didn't
beers
all
off.
because we didn't all had jobs before where we wanted to
Just
fight
turn
our
it up.
boss, and
He
not
was letting
only
niggas
not
fight
only
him.
was he a boss, but he's a boss that can knock you the fuck out. I mean, I don't know how much Vince McMahon can bench press, but he's a very old man who can lift a lot of weight.
But he looked old back then.
He's
He
very-
like hella old now.
Vince McMahon is very old and very strong and very old. He's very
He's no
old.
Ed Hockley. I can tell you that right now.
He's
He's no
ve-
Ed Hockley.
He's incredibly old,
Just saying.
but he can bench more
no
than
hockey.
any of us. And so imagine, like, hey man, my boss really done pissed me off. And what he does is he takes his whatever the blazer off,
Come on,
and he just
see.
has and he
Straight
tells
yoke.
you to do something about
Straight
it.
yoke.
And then to make it even more messed up, he'll say "nigga" at the end.
He will. Vince McMahon will not only beat you in a fight, he'll call you a racial slur as he's doing it.
And try to be your friend. I'm not racist.
I'm not racist.
I just
how am I racist? I have several black employees.
yeah.
Who your
there
top
it is.
three?
I'm gonna just keep mine simple, man. He went off in a whole little soliloquy. Ultimate Warrior.
Okay.
All right, because I'm old school WWF baby.
Your age is showing with that one.
Oh Lord, here you go, 32. Ultimate Warrior. I was always a fan of Hulk Hogan, especially the team up. And yeah, Steve Austin.
Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Honorable mention?
Man, honorable mention. You remember the Bushwhack brothers?
Both of them?
I liked them. I don't know why I liked them. They was stupid. They was dumb.
They were
but
hilarious.
They was
As a
the
kid,
Bushwhack
they were hella
brothers,
entertaining.
You know?
You know what? I mean, if we're talking tag team, I'd take the Dudley Boys over them.
Really?
Really?
If we talking tag team, I'm taking the Road
Get
Warriors.
the table. Get the
Mm.
table.
I love the Road Warriors. Love them.
I don't know who made tables.
Booker T was also one of my
but
favorite.
they kept
Harlem
running
Heat.
business.
You
Harlem
know?
Heat.
Yeah.
They broke a
Man.
table every single Monday Night Raw.
Yes, they did. It was a wrap.
My three is Hogan. I cried when they kicked his ass and Yokozuna was jumping all on him.
Oh man,
Yeah, ask my brother about that.
that was
Hulk
equivalent to
Hogan!
Prime
Nigga, I was
getting killed.
crying, nigga.
That
Real
was the
tears.
equivalent to Optimus Prime dying.
Real tears. Steve Austin, of course. I don't see how you came. And my third is The Taker. The Undertaker.
Yeah.
The Undertaker, who was undefeated at WrestleMania for like 20 straight years.
I mean, you can't.
I think
defeat
his
a
record's
Cardinal.
like 25-2.
Yeah.
You can't beat death.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Death is coming, y'all. It's a wrap.
My honorable mention, I'm gonna give
You gonna punch death in the face? I don't
You
think
might.
so.
No.
I'm gonna give you my honorable mention, and I'm gonna give you a fan favorite of mine. My honorable mention is Flair. I ain't gonna do it, but
The Nature Boy.
the Nature Boy.
Oh,
But
overrated.
one of my fan favorites though, Nick can attest to this. Chris Benoit.
You know what?
Just rolled my eyes all the way back to my head. That's,
Chris Benoit was outside of whatever happened in 2007.
I don't know what happened in 2007.
I think it was 2007. Chris Benoit was a boy. Boy.
And that's all we need to leave it at.
And that's it.
Because we're going to talk about, look. The reason why O.J. Simpson ain't in the Hall of Fame is because he did what he did. But if you take away him killing his wife
So you
He
said,
was a great running
you
back.
said he did what he did, and then said what he did.
He was a great running back. If you take that away, in a football sense, he was a great football player. Am I wrong?
That's a conversation for another day.
Look. If I said OJ was a great football player and
He
left it
is.
at that, y'all couldn't disagree with that.
No, we can't.
Never.
So that's what you're saying with Chris Benoit. He was a great wrestler.
He was.
And that's it. He's a shitty person. He's obviously a bad husband. He's a horrible husband, but he's a great wrestler. You need to learn how to what's the word? Compartmentalize. You know what I'm saying?
See, I can't say soliloquy or whatever.
He's a great wrestler, but a bad husband. I'm not saying put
And father.
I'm not saying and a bad father. I'm not saying put Chris Benoit in the husband and father Hall of Fame. Because he's bad at those two things.
But
he's just a great wrestler.
Okay. I can feel that.
Right?
I feel that. I feel that.
So I think we can agree there.
Okay, so you're saying we should be able to separate.
Fact and fiction.
Fiction. He did it,
But
but
he was great at fiction.
right. He's a
fact is,
he's
he's
a
a dirtbag.
He's a great wrestler.
Boom.
I don't know if there's a husband Hall of Fame.
Boom.
Can we Google that? If there's a husband and if there's a husband and father Hall of Fame, don't ever vote him in that. But he's a great wrestler. He's just bad at other things.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, you know what? That OJ comparison actually brought it home
For
me.
that, yeah.
It brought it home for me.
That's a pretty good.
Thank you for that.
That's
Because
a
I would have
good
been
one.
disagreeing with you.
OJ's a great football player. He's just a really bad ex-husband. Ex-husband. Because they were broken up, right?
All right, bro.
Was it?
Here.
What they,
He might. I mean, they were pretty broken up. I mean, he had somebody else.
what's
Or
that?
no, sorry, she had somebody else.
Opening the door in his jersey. Nothing.
That's some
else
wild
on.
shit. If you really think about it, because like, look,
I would have flipped out too.
no one really
But-
talks about. Listen, no one really talks about what led up to that. If you really look at, okay, I'm not condoning killing anybody, but
Sound like
if I
we're heading that way.
at all. Listen,
Let me hold on. Let me refill because
don't kill anybody. That's the disclaimer I'm
Oh
making.
my
but
god.
if you need
But
to,
what I'm
It
saying,
didn't sound
but what
like
I'm-
we're going
but what
that
I'm
way.
saying is, if you break up, like if you're married with somebody, you're married to somebody, you bought the house with your OJ money, right? Because remember he was working for ABC and all the shit,
Go on.
TV money, and your OJ money bought this house, and then y'all break up, and then you realize, okay, like this guy is like smashing my ex-wife's. Like breaking her, like you know what I'm saying,
Bringing
blowing
her back in. When you come
blowing
over
her
to pick
back
the kids
out.
up, it's lubed up footballs
Like-
in the
like
bed.
imagine-
like she don't even know where she at anymore.
Like, would you? What's bruh's name? Ron Goldman, right?
Yeah.
Like, imagine like right after he's smashing your ex, like he's wiping this thing off right on your like USC jersey, just and then like I'm gonna kill him. Like in your mind, like that's what you're thinking.
I'm gonna kill him.
That's what.
It was
I'm
a
a
strange
killer.
entanglement that she found herself.
Definitely
in.
was some entangling going on. It was all kind of entanglement.
So you're saying,
I'm not saying kill nobody. I'm just saying I understand.
It
what
sound like
man-
you saying it's
but
cool.
because of the circumstances,
It's cool.
you understand
Why killing a nigga is cool.
why it happened.
Look. So I'm gonna bring it back to Hulk Hogan, right? So you remember the show Hogan Knows Best, right?
Mhm.
And Brooke was on the show, and there's an episode where like he broke up with the wife, and he couldn't step. What was it? 1,000 feet. He couldn't go within 1,000 feet of the property, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I can't. I'm not allowed to go. And I'm like, you bought the motherfucking house. You bought the house. You bought it. That's your house. But y'all broke up. Now you can't set foot up in that motherfucker. And she is smashing somebody that's your daughter's age, maybe a little bit older.
Yeah, and he's
And
driving a car.
Driving a car. He's wearing your WrestleMania belt around the house,
Naked.
ass naked.
Wearing it around
like,
her throat.
just smashing your ex-wife.
So
Like,
you-
imagine, listen.
so you saying-
matter
you
of
saying
fact,
Hogan didn't have the balls.
While he's like, listen. Imagine like right after he's finished,
So
he
you
takes
say-
one of those elastic
Wait.
shirts that Hogan used to wear, the yellow joint, and just like rip it like, ugh.
So you saying Hogan had the nuts to kill his bro like OJ did?
And again, and think about it, 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet is far, but not far enough where like, they had to have a 3-story house.
That's about a
right?
block and a half.
It's a block and a half.
You see a
So
lot from a
you're
block.
you're close enough. You're close enough where you could like look on the third floor and see him smashing your wife,
While
Yeah,
he's looking
ex-wife.
at you out the window.
looking at you out the window, talking about, ooh,
Looking at you
your
like
brother
this out the window.
wearing your bandanas with the Hulkamania on it.
Wow. You
That's
to start
right,
this
brother.
out.
Yeah,
But
you
listen,
really put this together for OJ.
That's how OJ happens.
OJ should have had you as a lawyer for that civil suit.
yeah, you would have probably lost still, but I mean, we would have definitely had some interesting facts. You would have been able to turn the story around.
Would you want to? Would you look? You just used the word entanglement, right?
Just say-
Let's flip it. Let's just say it's a woman. Let's just say it's like we take the man and the woman. we
Women
reverse
kill
that
niggas
shit, right?
all the time.
all the time.
Listen. Let's just say, fuck it. We'll just put Will and Jada out there, right?
Okay.
And let's say Will was messing with some broad, and Jada bought the house, and she had to move out after they done
Jada
divorced,
kill him.
after they separated. But
Jada have a Lifetime movie by now.
and let's just say like Will smashes some chick that's 20 years his junior.
She would kill
And
him.
she's wearing a
I've
set
answered your question.
it off T-shirt
Oh, man.
from the movie set,
She's wearing
And-
Jason Larry draws.
and nothing else,
Oh man.
Jada come and like pick the kids up, and she answers the door in like the set it off T-shirt with her like nothing else on it.
Oh no.
Damn.
I'm in the
So what do you do?
I'm in the bind, Nate.
So you saying it's okay for Jada to have put her hands on Will, or not okay, but you understand why it happened.
I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying I get
You
what
under-
leads up to that.
You
Yeah.
understand.
You don't,
He
just
gets
wake up, you don't just wake up in the morning thinking you're gonna do that, but
It shit happens. I feel you. I feel you, brother. Look, if you ever need to take a ride down south somewhere in another country,
James be like,
Because of your understanding,
James
let
be like,
niggas know.
Let
James
me
be like,
know.
I know a place.
Because
I-
your understanding
I definitely
is
know a
sounding
place.
real Orenthal James Simpson-ish.
I
right
know a
now.
place. OJ didn't make it down there because somebody's cousin
And that's
didn't drive him out.
no
First
one
of all-
and no one wants to admit
First
that.
of
But
all,
look, and-
hold on, wait. Let me correct something real quick. It's not my cousin.
Okay, I
It's
said
my
somebody.
brother's uncle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Because OJ done called.
AC is my brother's uncle.
OJ done called his partner and was like,
He was in the car with him.
AC man, listen, like I don't know, I'm really upset. Can you tell me if I'm tripping? He was like, he heard the story, said, "Nigga, you ain't tripping at all. I would be mad too," and that's what led up to that.
Oh no.
I'm gonna move on.
Look, listen.
And man, listen.
Because OJ followed the show, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, hey, we are definitely in trouble.
Listen, if we separate, I get it. Like, we separate, you know what I'm saying? He separated with OJ. They were separated, right? OJ?
No,
Whatever.
is she still in his house? How are you?
No.
separated?
But on paper, were they separated?
They were
or-
separated.
They're
They weren't
separated.
divorced
So,
yet.
Oh, they went to.
No.
so if they were separated, I get it. Look.
But-
You might have somebody. I might have somebody. I get that. But in the house I bought,
So you wanted to get
Don't-
a hotel?
Wait a
Don't-
minute. Yes,
don't
Wait
fuck
a
him
minute.
on my 1,000 count sheet like that I fucking bought.
They
Don't-
were
What if
just-
she bought it?
but they were just at dinner that night.
Yeah.
So how were they separated? They are.
No, it was there for something for the kids.
Oh, it was for the kids. Oh, okay.
I think that's what sent him over the edge. Like, again, you may
He
have
got-
somebody and they separated and like he might got somebody and she got somebody and that's all right. But you know, like he might be like the thing that put him over the edge. Like maybe he put on the cufflinks that he bought and he left there because you can't take all the possessions when you separate. You might have left some shit there that you done
I'm
bought.
his
taking them
drawers.
all.
The drawers, like
Checking everything I bought. Doorknobs,
He's-
shower heads, electricity.
You not
Wall
staying in
sockets.
his house.
OJ probably seen like his Buffalo Bills
The
jersey.
furnace. Hot water heater for
OJ
the hot water heater
listen,
going
listen,
first.
OJ probably seen his Buffalo Bills jersey on eBay and snapped.
I'm definitely taking the hot water heater.
I'm gonna leave OJ alone. I don't want this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want it. Yeah. Juice got reach.
Juice
He a
got
Bay
the
Area
reach.
nigga. He got reach.
You show is a bear. Oh man.
So since we speaking of sports, what should we do with the NBA? Is it time to cancel it or
They should have been canceled. it.
NFL
Yeah.
up next? MLB.
They should've
Don't.
been canceled.
Everybody still testing positive.
I think baseball. Yeah, baseball is already. We're supposed to already be in the middle of the season, right?
Yeah, they only going 60 games this year.
So I think they should cancel that because I mean,
They
their
should- they
attention
should-
isn't there with them
Yeah.
anyway, right?
I
So football, we still got hope for football, NFL, NBA. I think they should cancel it.
Well, let me ask you that. So, because you're talking about NBA and MLB sports that were already happening, right?
Well,
NFL
Major League
NFL
Baseball didn't start. Never
Eh,
even started.
Close enough. But
No, it never started.
But
It was spring training.
It
It was
was
a couple
barely-
days in.
it
Yeah.
was barely spring training.
close
Yeah.
enough. But the NFL won't happen if we're assuming things will get back to
You
normal.
do know training
It
camp
won't.
is going to be next month for the NFL, right?
Right. So what I'm saying is, for the NFL, would you really want to watch? I mean, would you really want to watch a sport, the NFL in particular, that doesn't have any fans?
No.
That would be the
I
thing.
wouldn't.
Wait, so let me ask you, for in NFL especially, like, do you trip off of the fans?
Yes.
Yes,
you're
it
watching
depends
it?
on what happens. You do.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think, like, sitting back, and I thought about this before, sitting back, I've never really tripped off of the fans.
Let me give you an example.
It matters.
Oh wait, let me give you an example of how what you trip off when about the fans. When your favorite team, let's say Randy Moss and Brady, and what was that? 07?
Mm-hmm.
D Wade in 06. You know, Bron against whoever in the East for
Yeah.
many years. Me, Steph Curry,
Okay.
on the road,
Mm-hmm.
and they hit a dagger or they throw the touchdown and put the game away. Do you not realize how quiet that stadium goes?
Okay, so
That's a real sports thing, my guy.
yes, no, you're absolutely right. When
So
it
if that's
comes to
not
the NBA.
happening,
In the NBA, I think it's
I'm
more
talking-
prevalent.
even
In the
Kobe
NBA,
hitting the game winner,
but that's completely different though.
In every
because
sport,
it's
it's prevalent.
like
it's
NBA.
prevalent in every sport.
To me, it's not, because in NBA, right? It's like that happens more often, right? And you have a more of a personal feel
Yeah.
because you get to see their
Yeah.
faces.
Remember when Madison Bumgarner came out of the bullpen Game 7 after he just shut niggas out Game 5
Yeah.
against Kansas City?
Yeah.
How dead the crowd was when
The
they saw
crowd
him
wasn't
walking
really that
out.
dead.
But see, I think
They knew what time it was
I
when
They
he
knew
walked
what time,
out.
but
But
they
I-
weren't that dead.
They was dead.
Same thing with the NFL.
You felt it come out of them though. You can feel it come out of the arena.
After the game, yes, but
No,
in
during-
the NFL, it's not a situation where you can just hit a dagger shot. Usually, okay, hey, you march down the
Yeah, a
field.
dagger run.
But listen,
A dagger 50-yard run is a dagger.
no.
but it doesn't.
Let's
The fans don't really impact it
But
too
the
much.
fans
though.
no. But let's stay on what you just said, right? Okay, the NFL, you can march on the field, but the fans matter that too, because if it's a visiting team doing that,
They-
then the fans will be
They
louder
impact
and they'll impact the play
the
call,
march
they'll
down the
impact
field, yeah.
Okay, so
all that. So it definitely matters.
It matters.
I remember watching. Man, I can't remember what year. I think it was 2012 or something like that. So I was watching the Patriots versus Saints game, right? And Patriots were at Saints, okay? And the game was close. Rob Ryan was the defensive coordinator, and I had
Fuck
to throw
that guy.
out there. I'm sorry. I love Rob Ryan. So he was a
Rob
defensive
Ryan is a
coordinator.
fat fuck, and I hate his fat fuck. He's a fat. I hate him. I hate Rob Ryan. I'm sorry. I sincerely hate Rob Ryan. He needs a haircut and he's fat and I hate him.
Oh, he was a Cowboys defensive coordinator. He also got worked by Tom Brady as well there. But listen, I get his pain. So Rob
And
Ryan
he
was
needs
a
to lose
defensive
weight
coordinator.
and lose hair. I hate him. You know who Rob Ryan looks like? Remember when that
Rex?
very first Hulk movie came out? When that very first Hulk movie came out, when it was with Eric Bana, not before
Yes.
the MCU, the very
What
first
did he look like?
and he was
Rex?
like the whatever the bad guy was, where he could like morph with water or some bullshit like that.
Yeah,
And like his daddy with the bad hair.
Oh,
Nick
fuck.
Nolte's character. Him.
That's
That's who Rob Ryan. That's who he looks like.
I think he looks more like
Look
Rex.
Rex.
But
Buddy. Some few people he look like.
So it's okay. It's a fat family.
Jesus Christ,
I hate Rex Ryan too. He's doing the foot fetish, right?
Rex Ryan got I don't
Yes,
know.
he does. No, he does.
Oh man,
Bro, look it up right now. We all have internet phones. Rex Ryan has a foot fetish. There's a video of him after the Jets had their second NFC Championship run where he's like touching his wife's feet and he put it on YouTube. He has a foot fetish. Look,
I
I
think he's allowed to touch his wife's feet. I think.
on YouTube.
Why not? I mean,
I'll let you finish.
how many hits did it get? It depends on how many views it got to see if it's a fetish or not. Because I don't know.
I think he's allowed to touch his wife's feet. Definitely. You can definitely touch your
Now,
wife's feet. but
if we seen Rex on Instagram liking
touching some Asian chick feet that wasn't his wife.
it just hitting like on
Yeah, it's
everybody's
different.
feet pics, then don't make no Robert Kraft cracks today. But listen,
Oh,
back to what I
Look,
was
the first
saying.
thing
massage therapy.
The first thing I did was I googled Rex Ryan foot fetish. And the first thing that came up said Rex Ryan says it's personal.
It's his wife.
That's his wife.
I mean, it's still disgusting as
AFC East coaches
What's wrong with
are
having a foot fetish?
weirdos.
I don't have one, but what if you can make money off it?
Ugh.
Well, I mean, look, okay. That would imply that he's paying money to his wife. to
Niggas
see-
pay money for a lot of weird stuff.
That they do. They do. It's the oldest profession in the book. Which I will never knock anybody who.
Hey, Jihad, I'm gonna move on to the next topic. Since you already went on one about Rex and his brother, I'm gonna just give you the floor here. Okay, this is just for you. So knock yourself out. We can comment after he gets done. Okay. I would like for you to tell me, Nicholas, why Tracy McGrady is a Hall of Famer.
Because it's Tracy McGrady. Have you ever Googled the Tracy McGrady highlight tape? It's insane. It's insane. So we're all we're all huge Kobe fans here, and the only person that really gave Kobe
not
problems
him. Not him.
was you. Not a Kobe fan?
I am not a Kobe fan.
That's why you got the white shirt on. That
He respects
that's a
Kobe.
separation
He's a
from-
Dwayne Wade fan.
I respect the hell
Let
out
me
of
see that.
Kobe.
Let me see
And you know, when he retired, I actually went as far as to say I think Kobe was probably the best player that I've ever seen play, even with Jordan.
T-Mac is the best player I've ever seen play.
He clearly hasn't watched enough basketball.
What gasoline did you substitute for this Deuce?
I watch plenty of basketball, and
So-
T-Mac is the best player I've ever seen play ever in life ever. He's amazing. I will fight. I will die on that hill, and I will fight it to the death. T-Mac belongs in the Hall of Fame. He was a 2-time scoring champ. That's really hard to do. In Kobe's heyday, he scored more than Kobe. Think about that. You can facts are facts.
Yeah.
Scoring more than Kobe in Kobe's best days is a hard thing to do, and he did it twice.
Did it twice.
Twice.
Bottoms up.
He got out of Vince Carter's shadow. You know what? He deserves it.
What does he deserve again?
To be in the Hall?
It's not his fault. He was on the trash team.
Oh. So he couldn't carry. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, he couldn't carry this team. Got it. Go ahead.
Name one good team he was on. Like
The
without him.
Toronto Raptors.
who was on
The
that team?
Houston Rockets.
The Houston Rockets.
Who was on that team? Yao Ming.
Is he a
Yes.
Hall of Famer?
Yao Ming is a Hall of Famer for all the wrong reasons.
Oh, and Tracy McGrady is not a Hall of Famer for all of the wrong reasons.
Boom.
You
Okay,
know?
I
No.
got you. Yeah.
Don't switch
Boom.
the subject.
The
We're gonna talk about this.
Spurs.
Yao Ming is a
Couldn't
Hall of
even win
Famer.
with the Spurs.
Right. That shows you how
But we're gonna
trash
talk about
he
it.
is.
Yao Ming is a Hall of Famer because of his skin color.
Because he's...
Yes, because he's Chinese. Yao Ming is a
I
Hall
was
of
gonna
Famer
ask,
only
what is that? Yep. Okay, never mind.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yao Ming is a Hall of Famer
What is
because
that,
of
yellow?
what? Yao Ming is a Hall of Famer because he brought the NBA to that big stage in China. Yao
Yes.
Ming is not good at basketball at all.
Oh my
He's
God.
7'4" and garbage.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
All three of us could beat Yao Ming in basketball right now.
Yeah, I
and
don't
he's
know.
7'4".
No.
Yao Ming.
Right now? No.
Yao Ming. Yes.
No.
Right now.
Not his
all of
prime.
us in
Not-
our 30s could beat Yao
Hey,
Ming
listen.
in basketball
But
Yao
right
Ming
now.
gonna have to be sitting down for us to beat him.
You
Hey,
still
man,
haven't
listen.
like really told me or
Why Tracy
convinced me
McGrady?
why Tracy McGrady is a Hall of
Like,
Famer.
we understand why
Because
Paul
he-
Pierce is one.
because he
But why
carried-
is he one?
Because he carried the team with Yao Ming to the offs.
Man.
And listen.
Jesus Christ. Oh man. All right.
Listen.
I'm gonna drink this.
I will
together.
give
Let me
I
finish
will
this.
give Tracy McGrady in Orlando way more props than that Yao Ming shit you just kicked.
Okay, who was on the Atlanta team?
Mike Miller,
Yep.
Grant Hill.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pre-injury Grant Hill?
While we at that,
No. Let him finish.
oh, here we go.
Who's on the team? Grant. You really think Grant Hill and
You-
Orlando
you
was
got
the same?
You got a team. You have a team. The team is the team.
Listen,
No one
The
can tell
game
me.
is the game.
Listen, no one
is a bigger
watched-
Grant Hill fan than me. And when you YouTube a Grant Hill highlight tape,
It's him
none of them
putting bodies.
None of them shits happen in Orlando. It's
Listen.
all Phoenix or Detroit.
I
None of
watched-
them happen in Orlando.
I watched Dwayne Wade carried Antoine Walker through the finals, through the playoffs, through the whole season.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna talk about Antoine.
Is Antoine Walker a Hall of Famer? He should be, huh, Jack?
Yes.
Should he, Jack?
Is Antoine Walker a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Come on, guys.
He made.
Is this
Hold on,
what
hold
are we
on.
doing here?
So we're gonna act like 8 All-Star appearances is a hard thing to do. I'm sorry. Is it easy? Is it easy thing to do?
Listen,
It's Antoine Walker.
it's
That's all. Making an All-Star team is hard enough. He did it 8 times, probably more than that.
All right, listen. Here go that Tracy McGrady team. Who we know on here? Pat Garrity, Drew
this guy
Gooden,
said
Horace Grant,
Antoine Walker.
Grant Hill,
Sean Kemp,
That's
Mr. No,
Big Sean.
Mr. No Condom.
That was, oh my God. I thought you were gonna go the food direction. Like, okay, he. couldn't
Well,
stop eating.
that's led to it, right? Sean
Boy, they
Kemp.
had Jacques Vaughn.
Sean Kemp had 5 kids in
McGrady
4 years
had boys.
and got an eating disorder because of it.
Hey, listen. Granted, I'm not saying that Tracy McGrady had a team full of all stars,
That's the
but
team.
when you are a Hall of Famer, that doesn't matter.
Bro, they went 42 and 40 this year.
It doesn't
with the
matter.
Hall of Famer.
42 and 40. It made the playoffs. Did they make the playoffs that year as an 8th?
Indeed, they did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
So my apostrophe offs
And went
statement
7.
is
Oh, it went 7. Thanks.
With who?
Who did he go against?
Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Did
They
they win
took
that
it that year. No one ever shows up for the first round because it's not impressive. It's like, whatever.
yeah, because no one ever loses in the first
Oh, no,
round.
they lost that year.
That's year they lost to the Spurs. Yeah, that's year they lost to the Spurs.
Yeah, that's right.
That was a hell of a boring ass series, but
Yeah, the Magic versus Pistons.
no, the Spurs and the Pistons.
Oh, yeah.
It went 7 because Ori hit the.
T-Mac Hall of Fame advocate right here.
Nah, yeah,
It's-
you are the only nigga on that hill.
I'll down.
You and
I'll
Tracy
down
McGrady.
him. Like,
Listen, I will say this. I think he got on early because of his media role, his role in the media. These guys, his colleagues are voting him in.
in the media.
What he's saying
It's
is
writers.
What he's saying is once he retired, he immediately got into the media field.
But he's not even
And
good
be-
as a
but
commentator.
listen, at all.
At all.
But he
He
befriended.
can't even wear a suit
But-
that fits him.
But he
Coworkers.
befriended the people who are on that. The people
T-Mac,
who vote in Hall of Famers.
if you look at T-Mac on NBA on NBC or ABC right now, he's wearing a suit that I wore in 8th grade. That was too big for me, but that's the only one we had in the house.
But
that
that
nigga
doesn't
is
change-
6'8" though. He
That
ain't
doesn't
supposed to
change
wear
the
nothing
fact.
If he's 6'8", why is a suit that big?
Because it's for 7 footers. Listen, it doesn't change the fact that his coworkers voted him in.
And that's what really happened.
To me, Chris Webber should be a Hall of Famer before Tracy McGrady. He
I can
should.
live with that. I can
Because
definitely live with
he's
that.
done more. He did a lot in college, right?
Oh, yeah.
He did more
College?
in the
But see,
NBA.
no, that's
They
the
put him
thing.
in the college Hall of
No,
Fame.
listen.
There is no college.
The Hall of
Yes,
Fame.
there is.
The,
Okay.
No, the Hall of Fame is the basketball Hall of Fame. It's
Oh,
every,
there is a college
That's
Hall of
why
Fame.
Melo can be a
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer. Melo has one of the best collegiate careers on top of having gold medals.
Yeah.
So his NBA season ain't even going to really matter that much.
I'm not. I'm
That's-
not.
no, that's how it
debating
is.
Melo
Listen.
being in the hall. I'm not.
That's how
I'm
it
not-
is, though.
I'm
Stephon
not. I'm not.
Marbury.
I'm
I
not
don't think
fighting
it
that.
should be neither. I don't
I'm not
think
fighting
that
that.
should be neither. I think for you to get to the Hall of Fame, if you don't have rings, you at least have to have MVPs. At minimum. Defensive Player of the Year, six man, something.
T-Mac got a few.
Whoa,
he got a few of
whoa.
those.
Okay?
That's
That's,
too
cool.
many- that's
but
too
he
many-
can't go in over nobody who got a ring.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he can.
No, I'm not talking about scoring
Depends on
titles.
who's asked. Depends
I'm not talking
depends
about
on who has the
scoring
ring.
Was
Okay.
he MVP in the year?
Okay. Look.
I don't think so.
Look. T-Mac never won a ring. Robert Horry had 7. Are you saying Robert Horry is better than
Here we
T-Mac?
go with the Robert Horry.
Robert niggas
Horry.
always want to bring. This is how you know you losing an argument when you bring in
Every
Robert Horry.
time we argue about basketball,
Okay.
somebody gotta bring up
Let's
Robert
bring up who
Horry.
has won. Chauncey Billups.
Who let their
Is
team?
Is T-Mac not better than Chauncey Billups?
Yeah, he's better than Chauncey
Yeah.
Billups as a one-on-one player. Yes.
So Chauncey Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Yes.
Chauncey is a Hall of Famer.
But T-Mac is not.
No.
Why?
Listen, Ricky
Chauncey's
Davis.
the Finals MVP.
Ricky Davis is a better one-on-one
T-Mac
player than
was
Chauncey
on,
Billups.
Hey.
but that's circumstance. That's circumstance.
Tracy
So
McGrady.
if T-Mac was not on, if T-Mac was on that Detroit team, would he not be a Finals MVP?
No, he wouldn't.
You think he would have did a better job
No.
in that same
You know why?
Finals?
Because that team was built on nobody being a star. That's why that team won.
That's
That's why they beat a team full of stars.
Because T-Mac is a
They beat-
star.
Hey, James.
Yeah, he's a star,
James,
all right. He's definitely
Tracy
a star.
McGrady does have an MVP. Most improved player.
Hey,
Would you look at that?
why y'all hate stars so much?
I don't hate stars.
Man.
I actually like T-Mac, but I just don't think he had.
James, you're a
Hall of
Patriots
Fame.
fan. Patriots don't have any stars because they do their job and they show up and
They
that's
had
it.
the big. They had
We
probably
had
the
the-
biggest star ever in football.
One star.
That's all
That's
you
a
need.
star.
That's all you need. How
And
many
they had
stars
Randy
on the
McMillan
Cowboy helmet?
McMoss
Best year ever.
and Gronk
Why do you hate star
And
players so
Gronk.
much?
I don't. I love star players.
and Gronk.
I
Gronk
actually
is a
root.
star.
I root against most star players. I rooted against Jordan. I rooted against Kobe. I never really rooted against LeBron because I just didn't.
Because you hate stars.
Okay, I need this one.
You hate the star shape, don't you?
Oh, is this
I
a
bet-
cowboy
I bet,
thing?
I bet
We
in
already-
school when
we
they
already-
asked you to draw a star, you was like, nah, I can't do it.
We already on sports.
Dude, Star of David.
We already on sports. Wow, the start. Since we already on sports, y'all, top 5 players that's been derailed by injury.
T-Mac.
He's definitely wait.
T-Mac is one.
He's one of them for sure.
Grant Hill's another.
You can't. You can't
He
be.
had back problems for hella long.
But you can't
Even
be a
in
Hall of
Toronto,
Fame.
he was having
You
them,
can't
though.
be a Hall of Fame player and have your career derailed by injuries.
Okay.
Pick one. But I'm gonna agree with you.
So we got T-Mac.
My answer is yes.
Who else we got?
Grant Hill's another.
Without question. Without question, Grant Hill. is
You know
one.
what? I'm gonna say Sam Bowie. And only because he gonna forever be compared to Jordan. He was picked before Jordan, but here's the thing: Jordan was what 6'6". He wasn't bigger than nobody. Like he was a regular sized wing player, but he worked his ass off.
What was Bowie? 7?
7 something.
He was 7. Was he
You
7'3"?
can't look. No amount of weightlifting or whatever you do in the gym or no bullshit will
I
make you 7 feet. Either you
So
is
since we
or you
going
ain't.
there, let's go Greg Oden too then.
Right.
No,
But-
no,
but-
wait.
well,
Wait, time out.
You gotta say that.
No, but you can't because so the era
Bowie was 7'1".
of basketball back then, you had to have picked the 7-footer because it was a 7-foot type of
Oh yeah,
game.
Right,
it was.
but-
At that
but-
point,
but the argument-
in the 80s, it was all about the big man.
But the
Yeah.
argument is injuries. He broke his leg several times. That ain't his fault. How is that his fault?
I'm not saying it is, but
And
I
I honestly,
So Greg Oden would make your top 5, James?
no, he doesn't make my top 5.
T-Mac?
T-Mac makes my top
Grant
5.
Hill?
Grant Hill.
Who else you got?
Brandon Roy,
Brandon Ward for sure.
D Rose,
Really? You ain't got Brandon Roy?
Penny's one of
Excuse
them.
me, sir. What about Penny?
Penny is my number 1.
Without.
Okay, so I have Penny.
Penny hurts.
I got D Rose. I have T-Mac,
Brandon Roy,
Grant Hill.
Brandon Roy.
You already said Brandon Roy.
But see, okay,
I didn't
out
say
of, but
Brandon
out
Oh,
of
you
those,
didn't say.
but out of
Who's your
those,
fifth?
no, no,
Hold
no,
on, hold on. Who's your 5th?
D Wade.
But see, out of those 4, whatever. Out of those 4, they were all basketball players that had knee injuries, right? So, pick another sport. What about football? Who in football or baseball or anybody else for that matter that really didn't got their shit cut short because they got hurt?
Hold on, wait. Hold on. I was
I
talking.
don't think baseball players.
Let's
I was
start-
talking- I was
let's start
talking-
from basketball.
No, I'm staying in NBA. The whole list is meant for NBA.
I said D Wade, and he's still thinking about it.
You know why I'm thinking about it?
What else could
Because
you
it's
have
true.
done? We've
so
seen
to
him-
me, there's a combination of things that happened to D Wayne.
Can you stop
Wade.
me for 1 second?
Yes, sir. You have the floor.
I do not totally disagree with him. Excuse me. I don't. I really feel like if D Wade was healthy, they would have won 4 in a row.
What does healthy mean?
2006 D Wade? They would have
No,
won.
no,
4
no.
in
What
a
I mean
row.
is, because if you play long
they would have
enough,
won 4 in a row.
if you play long enough, everybody gets hurt, right? So what I'm saying is, what I'm asking y'all is,
Straight.
what
And D Wade would've got
catastrophic
2 of them
injury?
MVPs.
What crazy injury?
The
did
first
he
one
have
should have
that
been
really,
his.
that really fucked his career up?
He had to carry too much that year.
What'd you
Listen, so I'm gonna say this: after 2006, right? But wait, no, let's even take it back. 2005. Do you remember? D Wade got hurt in the playoffs,
Yeah.
and then
He had a rib injury or something. That's how they got back to play Spurs.
So he ended up no.
I'm talking about the Pistons.
The Pistons.
Yeah.
So they lost to the Pistons. They was on their way to win it. They was on the way to beating the Pistons,
Hypothetically.
theoretically, right? So in theory, right, they were on their way because he was balling and they had no one for him,
They did.
right? And he also his rookie year he was balling out.
Same way they had no way for nobody.
That
for
didn't
Bron
derail
that
his
year, and he
career.
did it next year.
Yeah. So
We talking about derailing their career.
listen,
He
I'm telling you, I'm
he
about to
took
explain
a
it.
downturn after that, which is kind of why that whole
In
trio
06?
kind of.
2000.
No,
No,
we talking about.
no. Listen,
No, he got hurt in 05. He won it in 06.
he got hurt 7
Yeah.
and missed the majority of the season.
Yeah.
No one remembers that because the Heat, like, they were just trash in 07.
Yeah, so that doesn't matter. It
was
does
hurt.
It
not matter. It does not matter because that team was garbage. Kobe's best years were 04, 05 when those Laker teams were garbage.
Kobe's best
After-
years.
Kobe's-
Kobe's 3 years he went to the finals.
No, we don't want to talk.
Those are Kobe's best years.
No one wants to admit it.
Not the 81.
No.
His
No-
best years as
no
a
one-
player was when he went to the finals 3 years in a row.
Kobe's
But
best.
what are we talking about
no,
right
no
now?
one wants to admit
That's
it.
where he went.
Kobe's best years were after Shaq left. When he did all
Nah,
that
it was
himself,
like
the team was
personal
trash.
It was
Personal
So they didn't
best.
go nowhere.
Personal best.
But I'm not. That's not even
Personal
D-Wade,
best
though.
is fine. Like,
But
Okay,
that's not
listen.
even D Wade.
I didn't even have Wade on my list. I got.
D-Wade?
Let me ask you about one on my list.
Yeah.
I want you to see what y'all say about it. Amari Stoudemire.
He was cool.
no.
The injuries didn't hurt him.
Yeah, but he's been around long enough to.
He was alright.
The
Was he hurt?
injuries didn't hurt him.
Was
he
he-
had
was he
bad
hurt?
knees.
But see,
Was
here's
he
the
hurt
thing.
in Phoenix?
Yes.
Really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, he had knee injuries, but
Thank you.
but the thing is, like, if you play long enough, everybody will get hurt.
So-
Everybody will have debilitating injuries. So what I'm saying is, we're talking about people who just like you saw a glimpse of it and then it was taken away.
So we got
that's
Penny.
D Rose.
We got D
That's,
Rose.
that's
D Rose
Brandon
for
Roy.
sure.
That's
D-Rose for
Penny.
sure.
Whereas like you had a glimpse of it.
What
and
about
it
what
was
about
taken away?
What about Jason Williams? Duke Jason Williams.
Oh, that was his. Well, I guess it's an injury.
It's
To me, I
It's
didn't
injury.
feel like he was.
It's an injury.
I didn't feel like he was good in the NBA.
He got didn't
Okay.
he get rookie of the year?
Like,
no.
did he?
he came
That'd
close.
be weird if he did. But
He
listen,
came, no, I think he did.
like,
Let me
look,
see. I'm gonna
Jay
look it
Will,
up.
Jay
I'm gonna
Will.
look it up.
Jay
look,
Will.
we've seen
Not the
we've
white
seen
boy Jason
greatness.
Williams, but
We seen greatness out of Derrick Rose. Like this dude took
Yes, we
off
did.
and it just never, the
It
injuries
just didn't work out.
and
Yeah.
We seen greatness out of Penny. Like Penny was great. We seen greatness out of Grant, and the injuries happened. We seen flashes even from Greg Oden. Like I've seen flashes from Greg Oden. Like when he was on the court, dude was a baller.
He was a baller.
He
Nah,
was
he
a
did-
baller.
he did win,
He did everything.
He
So-
made
so-
he made all rookie
so-
second
so
team,
are you
but he
saying-
didn't win rookie.
you saying
team.
Greg Oden had a better rookie year than Jay Will?
I'm not saying I didn't say that Greg
Because-
Oden had a better rookie year because Greg Oden came in already battling injuries from college.
Okay, let me ask you this: what's your knock on Roy, Brandon Roy?
I don't really have a knock. He's just a poor man's D Wade. That's why I said D Wade. He's a poor man's D Wade. Tell me I'm wrong.
What about Yao?
Your colorism is showing.
What about Yao?
It's because Brandon Roy is light skinned. You didn't give him a chance.
I didn't think about that.
That's what it is.
What about Yao?
Brandon
Yao to
Roy
me
is
wasn't
the
great
color
either.
of this wall, and that's why you didn't give him a chance.
All right, the last one I got on my list: Gilbert Arenas.
No,
He wasn't derailed.
He choked it away.
He wasn't derailed by
He bucked
injuries.
his knee up twice,
All right, but and still was getting paid.
but
He
he
got
was.
two
So
contracts.
we're not gonna
after
talk
that.
about LeBron whispering in his ear like, if you miss these, you over. You missed them both.
That at that moment right there.
That was over.
It was over.
It
Where
was
was
over.
that at?
That was in Washington
in the offs.
in the playoffs.
That was in the offs.
Oh, Brian
First
walked-
round.
in Cleveland.
So
First round.
Brian walked up to him.
So
Yeah.
he could have iced the game, and he had two
Did-
free throws, and Brown
and
walked
Brown
up to him and
went-
said, "Hey, you
Brown
missed
went
these."
cold.
Over.
Brian
Brian
with
with,
the layup.
oh, Brian
So
with,
nigga, like-
Brian with Kobe and Jordan on the nigga.
No, no, he
He
did.
said, "Hey,
not.
nigga, listen, like
You're not gonna make
you missed
this.
these." No, he said,
Nah.
"You missed
And
these,
he
it's
tapped
over."
him. And he tapped him too.
Miss these,
Like
it's
I
over.
said, that's some shit that's some shit Kobe and Jordan do to you.
I think Larry Bird would do it to you like that.
Larry the legend, nigga.
Hey.
Y'all saw that thing about Larry going for 40 with his left?
So I seen this.
Greg Oden used to shoot
So
free
I
throws with
seen
his
this
left.
about. So there's this quote that
Saving it
Dennis
for the
Rodman
Lakers,
put out
what
there about Larry
what
Bird.
said.
So what he said was, if Larry Bird was black, that he would just be a regular good player. He
That's
wouldn't
not-
be like
That,
Larry
that was
Bird
Bruh,
is.
no, that is, bruh.
And he's-
I don't, bruh. Do
Listen.
niggas realize how good Larry Bird was?
Listen.
But okay, but what I'm saying
Wait.
is, but here's the thing: if Larry Bird was black and he did all that he did, would you look at him the same? Honestly,
If he balls, yes.
Listen, that was some bullshit that Dennis Rodman said.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's Dennis Rodman, nigga.
And Isaiah repeated it. No, it didn't even repeat it. Just agreed.
he said, "I
Wait,
agree."
wait. Did you
Like,
say this while they was playing against each other?
Yeah, that's when they
Right.
lost.
never-
No,
never
it
mind,
was. It was.
never
No,
mind.
both. It was all
Pistons
active
lost.
players at the time.
Never mind.
Pistons lost that
Never
series,
mind.
and they came out and was well, you know.
Was that the one where they got beat and walk up the court on them? Like they did Jordan them?
I think so. I think that was one.
That was just
But it was a similar series, and then it was some frustration because I don't know what people were yelling, what they do, you know how they do in Boston, and whatever happened. But they asked Dennis Rodman on the side, and then he said something, and then a reporter, you know, as
Hey,
a
bro.
snake, came back and said the same thing.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here.
That's one thing about the 80s. Them niggas was petty.
I'm gonna play devil. I'm gonna play. Check me out.
Absolutely.
But check me out. I'm gonna
Petty.
play. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. Now, if Larry Bird was, if he was, you know, if he was one of us,
Why are
if
you-
he
why are
was
you-
one of us colored
Why
folk,
are you making it seem like Larry was weak?
I didn't say that.
So are you saying because he was white, he was
raw?
great?
if he was one of us colored folk, right? Because but here's
So
the thing.
him
If
being
you're-
black would have
if
made him
you're-
weaker?
Okay. If we're all gonna go hoop outside right now, if we
Uh-huh.
see somebody that looks like
Yeah.
Larry Bird with the curly hair and the '70s porn mustache show up and say, "I'm gonna hoop," and then we'd probably send the weakest nigga to go guard him,
And he gonna get murdered.
and he would get murdered. But if Larry was the exact same size, as he was 6'7", 6'8", but he was black, hey, you might want to send one
I
of your
think
good
Larry
niggas
was
to guard him.
6'10".
Okay, even worse.
I can't believe niggas acting like Larry wasn't a boy.
So
Larry was
I'm not saying he
the
was.
boy.
I'm not
So
saying
you
he
mean-
wasn't. But what I'm saying, like,
so what you saying
it's something you
is
got to think about.
no, because I'm about to think about it right now.
Excuse me. Larry was 6'9".
Oh,
While we here.
mhm. So
While we here.
listen, okay.
With
All throughout
Jumper.
Larry's college career, right? They was always throwing a weak dude at him, right? So no coach
He
had the
was
foresight to
busting
say,
that shit.
this dude is balling out. I'm gonna put one of my better defenders on him.
And guess what
And
happened
they
to
never
him?
Y'all
did
honestly think
Guess
they
what happened
took
to
him
him?
that seriously when he got to the league?
Guess what happened to the better defender? He got his ass whooped like
He was
everybody
chilling
else.
for
Nigga.
years.
We talking about Larry Legend?
I think when they start putting the good defenders on him, that's when it was like 88. So his back start going out. That's what we really figuring out here.
Mhm.
It's before the AIDS
Oh my
caught on
God.
to. Excuse me.
Bruh.
the HIV
Oh,
caught
oh,
on.
This nigga
oh.
Larry Bird is a career 24, 10, and 6.
It went down when they start putting.
Oh yeah,
better
when his back.
defenders
So he was averaging 30, and then when they start putting
over
Nick,
weak dudes. Though.
yeah, right.
Yeah, everybody in the league. Yeah.
Nigga, I heard you. Like,
Larry was that dude, black,
Larry-
white, or Asian.
Larry could have been nigga with Indian, red dotted feather.
Look, listen.
That boy
I can
had
agree with
jumper.
you. If you would said that about Kevin McHale,
I felt a little different.
I probably would have been
I
like,
felt a little different.
well, maybe if he was black, he would
Dead ass.
Okay,
have more of an
okay.
opportunity.
So,
Okay.
so you telling me
So-
if,
so,
if,
okay.
LeBron, if LeBron was Pakistani, he wouldn't be as good as he is?
well, do Pakistanis play? Do they hoop like that?
Ain't Patrick? Oh, I'm not even gonna say.
I mean,
that.
they do,
no.
but
It's not. He's definitely not.
I mean, they do, but like, I assume they got a basketball league, but like, do they have like a real like Olympic team or like,
If
like,
a dude came out of there balling out like LeBron,
He would be in the NBA easily.
he doesn't feel that way. It's because LeBron is black. Then he made it because he's
Racist.
black. That's exactly what this is. You know, I don't want to say all lives matter, but shit,
y'all race
you know.
cars?
You pulling them right now? Or what I want to do? I want to keep it wild or inspire. Fuck it, let's keep it wild. No. I'm gonna inspire first, then we can go back to being wild. So, what do y'all think?
Whatever the subject is, we'll turn it into something crazy. So
You,
like,
especially you, nigga. What do y'all think about all of my people who have turned this time of being in the house into entrepreneurship?
Nick got this because he's about to clown all of them.
Oh, you
No,
have a
I'm not.
problem with it?
He got a problem with all of these people.
I didn't say that.
If they was white doing it, it would be no problem. Okay, but some of these niggas,
They've been doing it. They've been doing it. Look,
I think it's great. I think everyone is channeling.
I have
this.
no
dope as
problem.
fuck.
Yeah,
I
I
have no
think that-
problem with any of the ERs getting over on people as long as they don't get over any of the other ERs.
Who do you think they
Can I
sell
say
it
it?
to?
I gotta stop drinking.
They sell it to their people.
Because when you say the word entrepreneur, it all depends on what that is,
Oh,
right?
So you're saying the ER is for entrepreneur.
So,
ERS. Got you. I knew it. I knew we weren't talking about race.
So
So all right, what is your
triple entendre?
what's
don't
your
ask me how.
what's your definition of entrepreneur then?
I mean,
If you're starting your own, does your business have to be successful for you to be an entrepreneur?
Nope.
Your business has to be successful
No.
to be
No,
it doesn't.
successful.
A
No.
long period of time at
it
least,
is not.
right?
No, you could be a successful entrepreneur. You could be an unsuccessful one. It is what it is. Like not
Entrepreneur
not everybody, not everybody is successful at it. So you can for sure be an entrepreneur whether you're good at it or bad at it.
Okay.
So I think what it is like a lot of people done been off work.
I believe
and
that.
you done got stimulus checks. I'm still
So
waiting.
they
for
did
my-
something right with
I'm
their
still
money.
waiting.
then.
I'm still waiting for my second stimmy now.
So they did something right with their stimmy?
I get my second one now, but people just like you got to do something with it. So like I think that now because we're unsure that we're unsure of what the future gonna be. So people not just like blowing it on wild shit. So people are trying to invest in this or that or trying to open their own business. And you know what? I'm not knocking it. The only thing I hate is that you start your own business, you become an entrepreneur. That's great. Don't shame us 9 to 5 folk.
Oh, forgetting your roots.
Don't get on there and make
Don't
your
forget
first,
your roots.
Don't get on there and make your first $5 and be like, I don't know how y'all do that.
After you've been doing it for
bullshit.
your whole life.
I think it's great. People, this is the perfect time to do it because a lot of people who've been laid off are probably getting, unemployment. So you can take a chance, right? So you can take that chance because, hey, you know what? I'm in the house. Let me work on this, and let's see where it goes. We got, perfect example in our group. Like, hey, some guys are, trying to do it and seeing where it goes. So I like it. I hope that everybody keeps it up. Because we spend, to me, it always just goes back to our people, but we spend the most money on everything and anything, right? Like on the dumbest stuff sometimes too, but we spend our
You
money
spend
on
a lot
that.
of money because you make a lot of money. You spend a lot of money in particular. You do.
You talking about me? No.
Sorry.
I'm cheap. He has a thing.
They got recorded, right?
Frugal.
Dark skinned people.
Frugal.
Let the
Like,
record show
I
that
am
James spent a
super
lot of
frugal.
money.
No, I don't. Listen, but no, I think it's a great thing. I encourage everybody to do it. I hope, like I've been wanting, like I hope we find a way to get into the basic stuff, like not always just selling, liquor
T-shirts,
and t-shirts.
plates.
Let's get into the basic stuff that people need. Like, hey man, I never knew this, but I know it. I've been knowing it for a long time now, but for a long time I didn't know that bras are expensive. Like girls.
Hella.
Man, listen.
Hella.
Like I never knew this.
Hella.
Our drawers are pretty expensive too. Like
Yeah.
if
You
you
ever
really look at it.
you ever accidentally put one of your girls like bras in the dryer
No,
and get yelled at after?
no.
Them shits be like
you don't need to be
$60.
washing.
Them
Them
shits
shits
be like $60
Yeah.
a pop,
Leave it to
bro.
the woman.
No. You wash them.
$60 a pop.
You can wash them, but
The bigger the boob,
but dry
The more
them.
it costs.
The more the
Dry
cost.
them?
It's a lot of wire.
Oh, you
Dry
gotta
them?
hang them?
No, you're supposed to hang them. But like if you just doing it like in a hurry and you accidentally throw one in the dryer,
Yeah, hey,
them
It's a
shits-
wrap.
It's a wrap.
That's that 5G wire.
the 5G wire is real. If you unsnap it, especially in the mask,
That's that 5G wire.
That's how
Now
it
you know
plugs
what?
in.
It
I
is
kind of feel like it's a pickup line, right? You can say that, but hey, it's some 5G.
I think it is. Hella dope, bruh. But my thing is, especially for somebody who has a black business, which is a photography, you gotta ride. That first wave is always gonna be it. Like if you fuck with a lot of people, they gonna fuck with you. But the thing about that is, you gotta get the real part of your business kicks in
Yep.
after everybody stop fucking with you.
Yeah.
Because all your friends gonna fuck with you. They supposed to. They gonna ride you out. They gonna shout you out. But that next wave, the second wave, is when you need people who they put on
Yeah.
to start fucking with you. That's how your business really grows.
Yeah. And
now you're reaching the third party.
Yeah, and it just reflects the hard work that you do
Yeah.
in the beginning. Like you
Yeah.
know, you like a lot of people are like, you know, oh well, yeah, I got this and I know my stuff and it's good, but
Yeah.
like you don't you forget about the customer service aspect, right?
Oh, which is the most
And-
important thing at all.
Exactly. So
If
once
you-
you forget about it,
If you got something that's supposed to be delivered one
Yeah.
day, keep it that day. If you say it's gonna be there that time, be there that time.
yeah,
You feel me? If you know, I be early to shit on purpose when it
Mhm.
comes to pictures, just because I don't want you to feel like you paying this much for this service, and I'm the nigga who I'm the reason why we're running late.
Yeah.
I didn't been at photography shoots, bro, where our time was 2, and they didn't get there till 3:30. But I got there at 1:45
Yeah.
because I'm supposed to be there before you. You know what I'm saying? So you just, it's the professionalism, that customer service is gonna go way further than any social media shit at
Yeah,
all.
absolutely.
It's always gonna do that.
absolutely.
Always.
Because then people
I mean,
gonna
people
talk about it.
gonna do it the first time because, like you said, it's you, and what really brings people to come back is like, all right, yeah, it's me, but I'm also good at it. So,
Yeah.
so
And that's where the customer service part come in at.
I'm gonna come back. So like, people gonna fuck with you the first time because they know you and they're your friends and whatever. Like, you know, if you're actually good at it, yeah, they'll come back and they'll refer people, and that's where those third party referrals come into. So, yeah, like it's.
Them third party joints is so important.
Don't rely on just
Not
you.
No,
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
in general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not just I'm going to get people to support this. No, like be good at what you do. Like I mean, that should be any business, right? Like
Yeah.
not just because
No
y'all
question.
fuck with me, like give me money. Like nah, like be good at what you do. Like why would you not want to be good at it? That's kind of, I mean, it
And-
keeps trying to go without saying, right? Like,
And even if you end up with just the customers that you've been fucking with or only fuck with you, still be good at it. Like
Yeah.
Nick saying, still keep that same customer service. Still keep your product up. Don't slack because, oh, that's my nigga. He gonna be cool with it. Bro, you over there looking like that. No calories.
oh, I'm looking at the White Claw.
He's done.
It says 5% by volume, but I don't.
He's feeling loopy. No, but I feel you though. I actually looked at it earlier. And I was
It's a tall can, and like I see a lot of people talk about it, and
Them
I'm
joint-
like,
Bro, they're
I
perfect.
don't really know what's in it,
Listen.
but
These hard seltzers are perfect for drinking your shit straight and having a chaser.
is it kind of like a Mike's Raw Lemonade?
But Mike's
Without all
Hard
that
Lemonade
sugar.
has a lot of sugar in it. This don't. That's the
Without all
point.
Y'all know when
Yeah.
that when
This is
that
how you lose what you're trying to get rid of if you
You
gonna
know,
keep drinking.
what's funny about that, when that shit first came out, the website was called Mike'sHard.com.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah,
This is true.
yeah.
I don't know.
This is very true. That was the name of it. Dead ass.
That's the funniest shit ever.
So the question is, when you searched it up and you found Mike'sHard.com, did you expect lemonade, or were you thinking this was gonna go somewhere else?
you had to.
Well, I just want to. I'm trying to picture.
You
Not
had
even
to type
picture
in
it.
you had to type into your internet phone browser history, Mike'sHard.com.
So while you were typing, what was the situation? Were you
Mike's
were you-
Hard though.
like? Were you prepared to, purchase
This
in the
nigga-
store, or were you?
We don't
But
honestly. That makes me.
James really asked all of the right.
That makes me
pertinent
want to like.
questions
That
on a
makes me
regular
want to.
basis,
That makes me
man.
want to open up a website where I sell like. It could be like nickshard.com, but it's like hardcover textbooks for school and shit, and be like, I got y'all. Y'all thought y'all was going to get some
Hard
filth,
bottles of liquor.
but it's
Something.
So it's safe to say
nickshardliquor.com.
Briefcase on that
he was
bitch.
probably
yeah.
yeah. Hey, I'm gonna leave it alone because I can't.
All right, check it
I'm
out.
a good Christian.
Next one. Top 3 or 5, depending on how many you got. Porn stars.
You want to roast Shambo for this one?
I don't watch porn. I've never watched
Showtime.
porn in my life. But
I'll go
Monet
first.
Divine,
I'll go first.
You never watched porn before?
I'll go first.
I never watched porn. But
Let me-
Cherokee
let me
D,
break
Hey,
the
listen,
ice.
hey, listen, porn
was
is
one.
great. Porn is great.
She's
Okay.
definitely in my top
she
3.
was probably the first
She's in my top 3.
real big butt on porn that we actually seen. Okay, like I said, I don't watch porn at
She's
all.
in my top 3.
But Monet Divine was another.
Oh, that's old school.
Hey, I mean, I used to have a thing for lights, but like I said, I never watched porn. Pinky is always another.
Pinky was trash.
Listen,
bruh.
Pinky in
You
the
got
in
past
the
that
late
ass,
90s,
it was over.
Late 90s.
That was all it was.
Listen, we're not taking
Bro.
these girls on dates.
Bro, they was turning up.
See, one thing, but here's the thing. So,
If you ain't gonna give us a name, don't even start talking.
oh no,
But
I need
again,
one of your names.
I don't watch pornographic.
So them your three?
films
I'm gonna
ever.
give you names. but I'm
Pinky,
gonna say,
Cherokee, and Monet Divine.
Those aren't really my three. I can't.
I don't disagree with none of those.
Throw me a
I
curveball.
don't disagree with none of those.
Throw me a curveball that you heard on the streets. Sources
That I heard on the
as Nick
streets?
calls them,
That I heard of,
sources.
yeah.
Jada Fire. I just heard that on the street somewhere. Internet.
Touche, my nigga.
You know what? Handshake emoji, because he's
Touche.
sticking to art. You know what I'm saying? Like to
Listen, actually, do you remember back in the day, Snoop had a porn?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I don't know if
It
he
was
like
like
a porno site, but he had his whole little video.
He had a movie,
Yeah.
and it was crazy because there was a chick on there, right? I've never seen it myself. I just heard this from someone else. But there
Cool.
was a chick on there, this
Cool
light
story.
chick with like these hazel eyes, and she was legit. I can't never remember her name, but because I've never seen her, right? That it wasn't. Someone told me about it. I always used to only watch like Family Matters and stuff like that.
speaking of which,
Not even her. I just heard
you know what?
Who's a porn star on Family Matters?
There
Rudy.
is one. Remember the sister Judy?
Rudy. Oh,
Judy.
it wasn't Rudy. It's
Judy.
Judy.
It was the
Winslow.
it was Laura and it was Judy.
Mhm.
Like, it
So
was
she
the-
was spread eagle on camera. So
Mhm.
your top 3
I've
or
never
5?
seen it.
3 or 5.
All right, so I'm gonna lump two together. I'm gonna say
He having a threesome with them first two.
Yeah,
He
I'm gonna
lumped
say-
them together.
the first two I'm gonna say is Tiana Trump and Skin Diamond, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you essentially,
Skin Diamond,
if you
nigga.
look at any team that won a championship, like yeah, they're star players, but you need people on the team
Skin
that
Diamond?
will do any and everything that you need them to. The Pistons needed a Tayshaun
Skin
Prince.
Diamond.
The Warriors needed a, you know what I'm saying,
That
needed
nigga
a
look up
Kevon
Skin
Looney.
Diamond. That nigga
like-
look up Skin Diamond.
Like,
Yes, I am.
listen. They will do, like, they will
On
do.
private browse too.
Listen, they will do anything that whatever is asked, they will do that. Like, you need that. What's it called? The junkyard dog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the Draymond.
Like the Draymond. You
Them-
need that. You need
them
that. Like, hey,
Draymond's
if you
a
need to win
porn,
a
nigga.
championship, no one talks about that. You have star players, but everybody needs that one player that will like dive on the floor for loose balls for you. Everybody has that one
Porn
player
stars
that will
definitely
like.
die for loose balls.
So listen, if there's
So you got them
Diamond.
two.
So the reason why, but I'm not done with them two.
Trump and Skin. Huh?
I'm not done. The reason why I put them two out there is because if there's any category that some like dude on this corner of the earth will ask for, and look, you type in like, hey, listen, I'm gonna go on Xvids and I need somebody to get jerked off with their feet. Both of them two will probably have a video that says that because they will do any and everything that people will ask them to do. So like the dedication to do that, like you know what?
Ah, man.
I salute that.
Them your two?
I salute
That's
that.
two? Okay.
That's two.
Who you got?
The third one is not because she's a performer, but
She's an actor.
no. I'm
Actress.
telling you why. I'm tell you why.
Oh, actor.
I'm gonna tell you why. Miss Maya G, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Maya G had booty.
But I'm gonna tell you why. Because she was the first like adult star to really be on social media, and like she was the first one that I've seen to really be out there and be like, you know
How
what?
do you spell that? M-A-Y-A.
She was, but check me out.
MYA.
But yeah,
G.
I'm gonna tell you why. She
Maya
was-
G had stupid buns, nigga.
But I'm gonna tell you why. Like she was the first one to really be out there and like put herself out there with a personality other than because she was the first person to really make.
God
you
damn,
think,
nigga, you knew it personally? What's going on?
Nigga, you asked me the question. I'm not gonna answer the question. God damn.
Maya
Like-
G.
Yeah.
Breadbone, nigga.
Handshake emoji.
Thick as hell. Thick as hell.
But she was the first one that I've seen to really like have a personality outside of porn because when we think of porn stars, we really think so you just suck dick all day long and don't do nothing else. But like Some of
Get
them,
up.
some of them may be
Pull
football
up to
fans.
a house, suck dick.
But when they're done like sucking dick, maybe they have a football team that they like. Maybe they like to go hiking. Maybe they like to do this and that. So like, she was the first one to really talk about normal shit and be like, and you look at her screen name or her username or whatever Twitter handle, be like, God damn, you know what? She like, you've seen her do some wild shit, but she's talking about laundry. That's crazy, right? So like she was
too attached, bro.
so now
way too attached, dog.
no. She was the first
Listen,
one.
You supposed to get in
too
and get
attached.
out like you.
Exactly.
You watching
Knuckle
the credits.
children,
No.
gone.
She was the
Listen,
first one I've
You
seen.
sitting here watching the credits and waiting on like an end
They
credit
don't put
scene.
that in the movie, but what I'm saying is like she was the first adult like personality I've seen on Twitter. So now they're all on there. So I appreciate her like doing that, letting you know that listen, just because you're a porn star doesn't mean you don't have a regular ass life. Listen, you gotta treat that's their job. That's their job. They get paid for that shit, right? So you gotta treat that like any other job.
Yeah,
like
you're right.
we assume that because they're a porn star, they just like I'm gonna go suck this dick. What do you do in your day? What do you do for fun in your free time? Do you have any hobbies? Yeah, I suck dick and like sometimes like but that's not reality, right? So when they're done, right? When they're done doing that, just like when you're done with a meeting, you work in a bank. When you're done with that shit, you might shake hands with somebody and you go and have lunch. When they're done sucking that dick, they might shake hands with bruh and like go off and like play with their dog or some shit like that. Like we don't really like they don't. Again, that's their job, and none of us think about our jobs 24 hours a day, and neither do they. So we look at them like, hey, so do you just like suck dick all day long or what? Like, no. After they get paid, they do their shit, and they're done with and they have a regular ass life like the rest of us. So I don't see what's wrong with that.
Wow.
You think?
Yeah.
Nobody's in the. All we asked
Bruh.
you was your top 5 porn stars.
Listen, first and foremost,
That's all we asked.
Just
I
because
can't
James
remember.
didn't go into detail doesn't mean I can't. Listen, you're a Patriots fan, right? You really think
I don't like to associate my football with
Oh
porn.
my
how many porn stars do you think are Patriots fans? There's gotta be one.
This nigga put down a whole testimony.
Listen,
There's gotta be one.
I was a fan of what's Jimmy G's girlfriend that
Oh, yeah, he did. He was banging
I
the
Oh,
porn
porn star Jimmy, yeah.
I used to be a huge fan of hers because she was nice and she had a personality like Nick. She was great
This
personality,
nigga-
like Nick pointed out.
This nigga
You
put
know,
down a whole soliloquy.
I mean, but the proof is in the
I answered
pudding.
the question.
Can I get the other 2 porn stars or 1 at least?
Oh, you said 3 to 5. I gave you 3.
Yeah, all right, you did, yeah.
Did he? He said 3.
He said Skin and Tiana.
But we don't
And
talk
then
about that. Like,
his,
Why Tiana Trump?
but listen,
yeah, what did
Because
she
she
do?
sucks great dick.
Yeah. Or it looked like she did.
I put her in the
yeah,
same.
or-
No, I put her in the same category.
There's a lot of neck action.
I put her in the same category as Ken Diamond because
It's a
again,
lot of weird shit with your hands.
you can ask her to.
Category.
But you know what?
I feel like she got epilepsy or something with her.
Because there's certain
Yeah.
there's certain porn
And there
stars.
it is.
There's certain porn stars where when you go in, they may when you go in and type in whatever Xvids or Pornhub, whatever the shit is, they may have 4 videos or 10 videos or whatever. Tiana Trump has damn near 100. So whatever the thing she's asked to do, she would do it. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how.
But does that make her great?
I'm not.
Yeah, it makes her great.
But check me out. I'm not sure, like, what the pay structure is. I'm not sure how you can negotiate, like, a DAT contract with that shit. But
I mean, she
I'm
was the
quite
same
sure
person
she's made-
who was pressing Paul George
I'm quite sure she's
about
made
not getting paid.
2013 before the salary cap jumped. But what
The
I'm saying
porn
is,
salary cap?
no, the Pacers. Right?
Oh.
Back when he was with the Pacers.
So porn don't got a salary cap?
No, the Pacers have a salary
I'm
cap.
asking you a question.
Listen,
They probably do, but check me out. I'm gonna finish. So, if you have
Yes!
so
Nigga,
if,
we are here.
so if so because she has that many videos out there, what I'm saying is like I don't know how the structure works, but I'm quite sure she's made quite a bit of money in porn where she ain't really got to do it more, but she don't want to. So she's only doing it for the love of the game, right? And certain people look. If you look at Gronkowski. Gronkowski has several rings, and he chose to go sign with the Buccaneers.
That's because
he
Tom Brady.
because he loves to play the game.
No. He went with a
Tom
nigga-
Brady.
He wouldn't play with a quarterback he could trust.
Fine. Let's look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady has nothing left to prove. He has 6 rings, but he's going to the Bucs
Two
because
losses, 3 losses.
that don't mean
2
shit.
losses. He's got something to prove
Yeah.
still.
No, he's not. No, he's not. If Tom
If
Brady
you have any losses, you still have something to prove. That's why
if
LeBron's
Tom
still
Brady
going hard as he
retired
is.
right now, he'd be the best quarterback to ever
LeBron
play
has
his
more
game.
losses than he has wins.
Whatever.
That's
But
the
the point
problem.
is, okay, fine. You look at LeBron. If you were to look at it, if I'm LeBron, I'm like, look, I ain't got nothing left to prove. I
Yes,
really
he
wanna-
does.
Whatever. Okay.
So Tiana Trump is LeBron?
Okay. Tiana Trump is Jordan with the Wizards
Yeah, I think Jordan was just bored.
because he
I'm
has
gonna
nothing left to
unfollow her.
prove. Because
I think
Jordan
Jordan's
with the
bored.
Wizards
Bored.
had nothing left to prove, but I just like to do it, and that's what Tiana Trump is.
That nigga was bored.
She has done any and everything people have asked her to
Everything.
do. She's done everything. But
Everything,
you know
Nick.
what? But you know what?
Everything,
She's
Nick.
like, you know what? I'm gonna keep doing
Everything,
it because
Nick.
I just like doing it.
So
and
here's the thing.
you
like,
gotta respect the craft. You
you
gotta
know,
respect that.
so
Wherever you
porn
do,
stars,
wherever you do, be good at it.
they shoot the majority of their movies, about 100 of them, or flicks, like in the first 3 months of actually being in the company.
How you know?
I've read that.
Yeah,
And
they
Esquire.
don't be. Have you ever looked at the longevity of a porn star?
It's not long at all,
They like 2 or 3 years in, and that's it.
and they have 1,000 of videos.
So they basically get every hole blown down
That's fine.
for
So
72 months.
So how
and then
come?
they're done.
So how come they all don't have?
It's like a
videos,
car-
just her.
Bruh,
No,
it's-
they do for the most part.
Bruh, it's like a
No,
car
like, out big
blown
league.
note.
Pinky does. Pinky got about 10,000 videos.
Are you putting pictures?
That's 'cause she came back. Have you seen Pinky big ass?
Pinky is
Like a motherfucking whale hit a bed. When
Pinky
she gets
was like
bent
a-
over.
Pinky was on like talk shows for a while, wasn't she? She was a personality.
At this
And then
point in her
went back.
career, you
I'm
need
just
a.
saying, bruh.
At this point in her career, if you want to smack Piggy from behind, you need a
Listen,
running start to hit her. You need
Pinky-
a running start to do it.
Pinky is damn near in her probably 50s, so that's not.
Pinky
that's not,
late in the game.
Pinky is she was here in the 90s. Tiana Trump
here in the
is
90s.
like fairly young.
Probably mid to late 20s.
Again, for the
but
love of
and
the
she-
game.
and she
For the
also
love of the
has-
game.
She also has the luxury of having social media
To,
as a tool.
But
So
what's
she
wrong
doesn't
with that?
nothing.
There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with. Just think of it as
So does Pinky,
no,
right?
no, she
Bruh,
doesn't.
Pinky
No,
is
she did
hella
not.
old.
Tiki and I have a Twitter.
Listen, no, Pinky. I don't know if Pinky has a
Bro, the
Twitter or
only
not.
niggas
I don't
fuck
even
with
know who
Pinky
Pinky
right
is
now is
because
niggas who have a fetish for Pinky. Ain't
And
nobody.
she can leverage that.
no, but she
Not like you
listen.
used to be able to.
Pinky is already old, right? Tiana is in her prime, but
Literally,
she's
though.
not putting out production. She's putting out videos.
That's
She's
not
going
her
on.
fault
She
for realizing.
eating off Snapchat Premium, or she was. She probably eating off fans only or OnlyFans.
But
Yeah.
it's so hard now.
And
You
whatever-
can't say that she's making so much money because
You know,
it's,
everybody is now.
it's
But
a
that's the
lot
thing. But that's the thing. I'm not saying she's making hella money. What I'm saying is she's doing it for the love of the game.
You said because she's made so much money now she's doing it for the love of the game because she has nothing else to prove. But
You honestly think these women are making hella like?
though listen, there's a lot of OnlyFans because I don't know what it is because I don't involve myself.
I
in
don't
that.
either.
But there's a lot of OnlyFans girls that they are making bread, but
What-
they also
and
have
they're-
fresh
you know what-
faces.
you know what else
right?
they are?
Exactly.
Look, we
Look,
see
look,
Tiana's
hold on.
face.
You know what else they are? Liars.
Okay,
You ain't lying.
If a woman tells you,
there
if
are
a
a
woman
lot of
tells,
liars.
matter of fact, or man fact matter, if anyone who has an OnlyFans tells you they're making hella money off only that link, they are lying. They are
What is
liars.
the next? But what is the next link though?
Meetups. That's where they make the money at.
Oh, you saying they're so you saying they're prostitutes?
Yes.
I'm not gonna
You
disagree with
honestly
that.
think that they're really like, hey, I'm about to pay a whole bunch. I'm gonna give you my whole paycheck for this foot video. No, they might give you like a little $5-10
oh,
for this, and
shit,
then it
man.
leads up to something else. You honestly think that
there are so many males out there that are paying for
Anything.
everything.
elbow picks,
They don't.
feet picks.
They don't even
but
want
I
to be
bet
around
you. I bet
But
you.
if they
any
put it
good
out
money,
there-
it's an ankle.
But if they put it
market
out there for what?
Niggas want to see bitches' ankles.
But most of them
Yes.
that are putting it
Let me
out
see
there,
that
because
bowl.
look, because the market's being flooded with it, because everybody and their mama
Cause
can
niggas
have
in the house in
OnlyFans
the
in there.
pandemic.
Right. So if they're only if you want to see just porn, you would go on Pornhub for free. But the reason you pay
They want to see
go
bitches
on,
that they like.
no,
in real life.
exactly.
No.
You want to exactly.
Bitches they follow on
Because
whatever.
you want to
like them in
the
real
only
life.
reason you
and
go
they wanna
on
see that.
OnlyFans because you want to see somebody in real life. But how many people how many people do you want to see in real life that badly? Where you're subscribing to hella people? They're not making money like that. They're
Listen,
not. So what it
Nick.
really leads up to is you get that one customer that's like giving you $5-10 here, and it says, "Hey, listen, look,
Nick,
I'm trying to get you come see me.
there
I
is a
need 5
reason.
racks
Oh,
right
you know
now."
niggas pulling
They
up.
ain't doing it. They
You
ain't
know
doing it.
niggas pulling up. You
Nick.
know they are.
There is a reason why the porn industry can bail out the U.S. economy. Okay, there is a
Nigga,
reason why.
The
listen,
porn industry is the reason there's even the OnlyFans.
Listen.
Or fans only, whatever it's called.
Yep.
like before this was accessible, what do you think niggas was doing? Buying DVDs, buying VHSs.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like they're paying. They're not asking. Oh, you know what? I don't know this girl, but I'm gonna send her an email so we can meet up, and I'll give her $5,000 out. No, they are making money off of. Hey, look, I'm gonna buy this DVD, and notice I don't know this. I just heard
That's not
this.
what they make money off of. They ain't
I
buying
just
DVD,
heard
I
this.
guarantee you that.
What
They
you
are,
talking about? That the producers are paying these girls.
No, they might
For
give you
sure.
$5 for the DVD, but that's not where the real money comes in. They like, hey,
But
I'm
you
trying
gotta
to
be-
see it.
But
Yeah,
you gotta be in an arm's reach at
Nick,
least. Unless you got a bunch of
porn-
money of a porn
Exactly,
star.
but that's what I'm saying. It takes that one customer that's willing to fly you out.
Nick, you don't
That's
know this.
where they fish. That's
I don't know
what they
this
fishing
either.
for.
But porn DVDs was $17 a pop.
Them bitches was selling like double albums,
This
nigga.
was a CD, bro.
You do remember they used to have porn stores.
That I
Where
do
is this
remember.
guy? Listen,
That I
don't.
old enough to remember.
I don't know for sure, but I just heard.
When you go in the Blockbuster, they got that curtain in the back.
No.
It wasn't Blockbuster, bro. They
Well,
had
Blockbuster.
their
Them
own
bitches was
shops.
them things was in the middle of residential areas.
They was in their own shop, and you know what? It was so bad. Like, and this is what I read in the Times. They had
Times.
in those same shops that you can buy, you can rent and go in the back and
Yeah.
take care
And
of
take
business
care of business.
and bring it back.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody going in there, they paying $10 to rent it for 15 minutes, and then walk out and not even with the video ain't even yours.
But we're not talking about back then. We're talking about now.
It's the same
It's the same
thing.
thing, bro.
It just
The
morphed
game,
into
the
OnlyFans.
game is still the game. It's just changed a little
Before
bit.
OnlyFans, they had a section of Twitter that was a chick is locking her Twitter. You
Hey.
can get in by paying $20 to $40.
You niggas don't remember Twitter After Dark?
Twitter After Dark. I was gonna say that.
Exactly.
Yeah. That,
Twitter After Dark was.
Twitter After Dark is now the whole day. Okay,
follow
first
the
and foremost.
hashtag and like.
Oh yes.
I mean,
bruh.
it's basically the same as SoundCloud rappers, right? Like
Twitter After Dark
the
used to
market's
be
being
its
flooded with it. Look,
own-
anybody could do it.
Again,
Anybody
Twitter After
could.
Dark was so lit.
I don't watch porn. I just heard about it. And I read a lot of books. I drink and I know things.
Twitter After Dark was it.
That's it.
Twitter After Dark was
I
it.
don't want nobody judging me.
Hey man, say what you want. Listen. Like, for everybody out there, look, I will say that watching porn will probably has stopped a lot of people from doing a lot of wild shit. Watching porn has probably stopped a
does.
lot of OJs from happening.
Nah, I'm not talking about no OJ shit.
I was mad. You know what? I had a.
Who do you wanna kill?
What's up with you and
I'm not
OJ?
that
Like,
mad.
what's up with you
Who
and the
is-
juice, man?
You want to kill
Who
somebody?
hurt you?
That's an extreme situation, but what I'm saying
Who
is
hurt
like,
you, Nick?
Do I need to drive?
that's an extreme scenario. But what I'm saying is, like, if like
Listen, Nick.
OJ really your role model.
that kind
huh?
of.
Nick, this is what we gonna do.
Hold. Can we talk about that?
The
Why
juice
is-
being your role model?
No, not my role model, but think about it. OJ was a Hall of Fame running back. He had a lucrative TV career, and he got away with murder. That's the American dream for a lot of folks. You might not want to kill your ex-wife, but we done all in this room that wanted to kill somebody before and get away with it.
I wanted to kill a nigga in this room. But listen, my point is,
James.
it don't mean that oh, I thought you went to the bathroom. But what was you saying?
Listen, First of all, Nick idolizes OJ. We're discovering this
Now that we got that established.
This is
Listen, why
this
would
ain't
I
the
not-
red table, but
why
there's
would I not-
definitely a healing going on
Listen,
right now.
why would I not idolize somebody who got away with murder? Literal murder. Listen, like I'm not saying go out and
You
kill
do
somebody.
realize he got caught stealing his own stuff.
Which he shouldn't have went to jail for.
It's my shit.
So you still idolizing that?
Hey, if you take my shit and I rob you from my own shit,
That's like me
why would I go to
taking
jail
this
for that?
nigga's shoes
You listen.
and trying to sell them to you, and when he show up to the
Give me
cell,
my shoes.
Listen, you
yeah,
dodged the
Give me my
bullet.
shoes.
he
Why
dodged.
go back to the
That
range?
nigga dodged the AK clip.
Why go back to the range?
Give me my shoes.
Cause it's the juice.
Because it's my
nigga.
shoes. That's
Because
why.
I thought he was bigger than it.
He was bigger than life.
He was already beating that civil case.
Mm-hmm.
He had to pay. He had to pay on his turn.
Here's the only thing I don't really like about OJ, and we're kind of going off on a tangent.
I'm gonna
but,
change your
the only
name
thing I
on my
don't-
phone to
The only thing I
Juice.
don't fuck about, like
Nicholas Juice.
OJ done forgot.
Matter of
that-
fact, you the Juice from now on in my phone.
OJ done forgot that he was one of us.
He did that.
That was before.
Yeah.
That was in the 80s.
He was like that in high
Where you
school.
think JC got that from?
He got around
I'm not,
all
that
them-
nigga
he got
OJ
around-
said that on camera.
He got around
I'm not
all
black,
them-
I'm
No,
OJ.
he was like that at Gal though. He
I'm
was
not
like that in
black,
high
I'm
school.
OJ.
He was kind of distant, but he went through a lot of his
So that
own
could be,
stuff.
you know what? That could be a next podcast question. How whitewashed do you have to be to kill a white woman and get away with it? Is that not what he did?
Yikes. Wait a minute.
Because look, if any of the three of us in this room do this right now, we are getting called the hard ER and going to jail right now. He didn't. So what? How whitewashed do you have to be? How removed from black culture do you have to be to do that to a white woman and get away with it? He's free. That nigga's free. I follow him on Twitter right now. He is free. He puts videos out, which is the wildest thing I've ever seen. Like he knows he can't be that stupid. He has to know that we know this. He's never typed out a tweet. He will put a video on Twitter every other day and be like, "Hey, it's yours truly. We know who the fuck you are. We know who you are." Like it's
He's not verified. Is he verified?
no, but he
gotta say it.
But he puts a video out every week, like, "Hey guys, it's me. We know who you are.
You gotta
we
do it.
know who you are."
You gotta do it until you're verified. But Nick, we're gonna back this up a little bit, right?
OJ killed 2 white people and is free. If you really think about how wild that is, think about that.
Hey, look, I've come to grips with that.
Listen, I'm not saying go out and do that, but if you really think of the
man was loved.
whatever the word is, I'm putting my hand up to show the. God damn it! There's a word for that. There's a word for that.
I don't know the word. I don't know the word for today. That's
if you really think about it, he is walking free and he stabbed.
Are you trying to say
2
you can't
white people.
fathom that? I don't know.
And OJ is really black name. Orenthal James. That's one of the blackest names in
Orenthal.
America.
Damn.
Orenthal James.
Oh man. We gotta stop giving him Duce.
And he did that, and we're just like, and he's walking. OJ can put up to this podcast right now, and no one would arrest him because he's a free man, and he killed 2 white people. And how the fuck? How was that okay? How is that possible?
If we're gonna answer that question seriously, you have to remember that he was completely off. No one in the black community really supported it. We just was like, oh, he's about to get away with it, and I like that.
I
right?
know how.
But
I'll
for
tell
a
you
long
how he
time,
got away with it. I'll tell you how he got away with it.
happened at the right time because after the Rodney King shit,
Yes.
niggas was like, "Fuck white people."
I'll tell you how he got away with it.
Yes.
So
My whole
the Rodney King
torso hurt right now.
The Rodney
This
King
nigga,
thing
man.
happened, and he seen
Shit.
her driving his car that he paid for with the white dude, and was like, again, it's
You might have to name this the O.J. Simpson episode. At this point,
listen, we can have an O.J. Simpson episode. Like
We're having it.
No. Like no, we kind of segued into it. But if you
no.
want to have an entire hour and a half about O.J., I can do that. Cause I'm not condoning killing nobody. But goddamn, like if you really think about what
Your
led
support
up to
is
that?
definitely there. Your support is definitely there. You support it.
I know
You're
you
not
get you for your
condoning it.
birthday, nigga.
A knife.
I'm
a
not-
juice
no, I'm
jersey.
Oh, my bad.
I'm just fascinated. Can you even buy that shit?
A
You can find
blade.
an O.J. Simpson jersey.
I'm just
Oh.
fascinated how it got to
Oh
that
my
point.
God! All right,
Sorry.
you know what? It's time to wrap this up.
Just,
Cause now James is kicking in too.
get this man.
If this was,
get this man
hey,
a knife.
listen, if this was the first recorded podcast, I'm in trouble. I'm gonna have to only do them by myself.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get him a small glove and a knife for his birthday.
No, I'm not defending what he did. I'm just fascinated by him being
my
free.
God.
Yeah,
My nigga, he beat the trap.
he.
What was he supposed to do?
It was, damn, he drank some more, guys.
I'm just
That's
fascinated
cool.
by the whole
Oh,
like.
You know, hey Jay, you know how you know who I need to put him in on a podcast with? D-Lo.
Oh man,
That
Yeah,
motherfucker
hey, that would-
be all over the place.
that would.
I wouldn't even have no topics. I just let these niggas just go.
You didn't need no topics today with this dude. Now, listen,
Listen. I'm not. Don't kill nobody. Anybody who's listening, do not kill nobody.
but if you do, I understand. I understand why you did it.
Don't kill nobody, no matter what color they are. I'm just saying, like, I'm just fascinated by how that, like, I watch a lot of murder mysteries and shit like that,
Mhm.
and I'm like, okay, them niggas got caught by doing this, that, but like, he's free.
Damn, nigga,
Again,
really don't sell O.J. jerseys?
if he
No.
wanted to pull up on the podcast, he could do it right now.
Yeah, at your house.
I can tweet OJ right now. That's wild. Imagine, like, cause when Patrick Mahomes had his crazy extension, OJ did the whole video with the Patrick Mahomes jersey on.
I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that.
So imagine being Patrick Mahomes. OJ's one of your biggest fans, and you throw a pick six.
You gotta live in fear forever. Huh? Hey, make sure.
Blood out.
Hey, do this. When I tweet it out, once it's done tomorrow, make sure you tag OJ in it.
Or already follow him.
Be a real one.
We all
But-
follow.
but
I think
I
we
mean,
all follow.
They
OJ.
got a few OJs on here. They got OJ
No, we
Howard.
all
No, I follow the real one.
The real OJ.
I'm talking
Simpson.
about. I'm looking on Liz. That's where I buy my jerseys from.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's his OJ Howard. Dang, I know OJ Simpson.
Yeah. No, they won't sell you no OJ.
But
He was.
How the hell do you find the OJ Simpson?
hey, if
You
you
can't-
if
you
you
won't be able
reply, I don't want to have a podcast here.
Came through the roof, bruh.
I don't want OJ to know where I live.
No, we
at.
gonna do it at the police station because that nigga might stab niggas.
Nick. Well, no, because Nick is a supporter.
Yeah, so me
So
and you done.
we in trouble. Yeah, we definitely
Me
in
and you,
trouble.
I'm gonna be.
No, I said.
I'll be Nicole.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not being Ryan. I ain't. Listen. I mean, we see Nick is either
That's
Kardashian, Robert Kardashian.
Nah,
I
He
never
AC.
said. I never said
He
I
AC.
support him.
He's AC.
I
or
never
Robert
said I
Kardashian.
supported him. I'm just fascinated by how like this
How you
came
beat the
to-
charges? That's what money do, nigga. You know that.
And you remember he was like the first person to support the first rental car company, Hertz, right? So he had the full support.
Had
of
my
the
nigga
squad.
Juice sprinting through.
OJ came.
Airports.
OJ came to my house and it hurts.
Oh Lord.
Wait a
See what I did there?
No, we did. You know what? It's
You
time
know
to wrap
what?
this up. Time to stick a fork in this. I appreciate y'all.
Stick a knife in this.
Oh,
all right.
stick a knife in
Stick
it.
a knife in it. Listen, I really appreciate you. Stabbing deep and getting to the heart of the matter. Really driving the point home.
So listen, when y'all watching this for the first you know what?
It was a white thing to do.
I got to say this. It's even funnier now that I can go back and watch it later.
Yeah, send me the link. Because
I'm
Nick
definitely gonna send that link out.
is a nutcase.
I appreciate y'all for jumping on here.
I
with
didn't
me,
say
man.
nothing
This
crazy.
is fun. You say what you normally say.
Yeah.
So if anybody ever asks, you know, in the group, oh, who's the crazy one or who's the jerk?
It's
who's the
Nick.
asshole? And people always try to say, oh yeah, J.Ed, man, you gotta watch out for
There's
that
a
guy.
reason.
Blah,
There's
blah,
a reason.
blah, blah,
There's
blah.
a reason.
Oh, you saying there's a method to your madness?
There's a reason.
We know now that is a lie.
Yeah.
It is not me,
It's Nicholas
It is Nick.
Bartholomew Horn.
but I'm gonna let it go. I'm not, because he deflects, and I'm gonna just let him deflect. Because I don't want to be, you know, his first OJ reprisal. Like, you know, I'm not trying to get Ron Gold. You know what I mean? But hey, whatever. You can have my PlayStation if anything ever happens to me, LB.
Oh,
my
definitely taking that.
PlayStation 4. Look, you see
Yeah.
this dude?
Five
You see the
minutes.
smile on his face?
Hey man,
I'm laughing. That's
I appreciate y'all, man. Till next time, a little bit of everything podcast. Peace.
Cheers.
All right, we off the air. You crazy ass.
Maniacal ass.